It is the Reggaegirlz who take the lead.
Ballchat.
Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to Ballchat Watch Along World Cup action. Reggaegirlz versus Bleues, France. My name is Benton, along with the family. Early morning, Junior. How you stay, family?
Well, I'm good enough. Ready up.
Ready up. I have my coffee in hand, family. 1 cup of coffee, Blue Mountain coffee, because a special occasion. And Junior, no white rum, no Hennessy.
No, because we'll not pull those out when I expect stress. I expect no stress. It's a joyous and celebration to the. We just like enjoy the football game.
Excellent.
That's my.
Yeah, we have to big up to the Reggaegirlz and big up to our listeners. Big up to those who are joining in. Reggaegirlz getting ready to kick off against France in 12 minutes time. We're going to get to the starting 11 right now. No long talking. We're going with Hervé Renard starting 11, and they're out in a formation. This is from the Twitter handle of the French national team's Twitter handle. They have Maggiani in goal, Cascarino and Renard sitting in defense, Labacker and Karachubi in defense. Along in midfield, you have Toletti, Guerrero, Matteo, Majeri. Up top, you have Lesamore and Diani leading the line. Big team, missing some big players. Hervé Renard is the man in charge of this unit. Of course, we know about the off-the-field issues coming in to the World Cup. They played Australia in a friendly. They lost the friendly in the most recent friendly. Your thoughts on the team and this French team? Big up to the general herself, Wendy Renard. But this is ultimately one of the favorites to win this trophy, right, Junior? Your thoughts on the French team?
Yeah. All right. You say that word favorites to win favorites.
Yeah.
But I tread lightly with this French team because of what is going on off the field. Renard will know coming from the old coach's perspective, she staged a coup, right?
Yeah.
So there's so much going on, and we don't I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this French team, to be honest with you. It's a big side, it's a talented side, it's a mixture of youth and age, and they should do well, but it would not surprise me if them fall out early.
Yeah, and FIFA.com, big up to our listeners, FIFA.com, FIFA Plus, have this team as a formation in a 4-3-3. So it's a flexible system. Clara, Matteo, and Diani, and Lesamure, excellent front three. Of course, the one, Diani, is, Reggaegirlz better watch out for her. All right, let's take a look at Lorne Donaldson. Big up, salute to the general himself. Head coach of the Reggaegirlz, Lorne Donaldson, starting 11. He's going with Rebecca Spencer in goal, then Denisha Blackwood in the left back position. The sisters, Swaby sisters in centre back, Alison and Chantel Swaby. Turner Wilshire plays the right back. Vian Sampson, I don't know if she's going to be sitting in defense or sitting in midfield. We have Drew Spence, Atlanta Primus, rounds out the midfield three. Jody Brown makes her return, of course. Big up herself, big up to Jody. Chenya Matthews starts up top with the wonderful, the majestic, and the baller herself, Khadija Bonishaw. Consecutive World Cups for the Reggaegirlz. Big monumental achievement. We know about the off the field, Kasa and Pass, but Junior, your thoughts on Reggaegirlz starting 11, 8 minutes away from kickoff, family?
I am concerned about the starting 11 because you are looking at starting 11 and you are thinking they're going to play a 4-4-2, right?
You're thinking what? I didn't hear you.
I'm asking you, do you think they're going to play a 4-4-2?
Looking at this, I think they're going to play 5 in the back. I
So
think Vian Sampson, I could be wrong. I think Vian Sampson is going to drop in defense. It could be 4-4-2. That means that Denisha Blackwood may push up into midfield. So I really don't know, to be honest with you.
all right. So I share the same sentiment, but I'm actually thinking this is a 4-3-3.
You think
And I'm
so?
actually thinking that Bonnie shall be playing on the wing.
Okay, Bonnie Shaw will do you find it weird no Havana Sloan in the starting 11, Junior?
Uh,
And knowing that Havana is the last edition, the straw that stirred the drink. Now you have, of course, Juice Spence is a similar type of player in terms of the ability to create off the ball and give you something on the defensive side. But we know what Havana brings. But are you surprised that she's not in the 11?
Curious. I don't think surprised, because surprised would signal that she should be one of the first names on the team sheet. And I don't think so, because it depends on the strategy that is going to be employed. If you're playing a 5-3-2 or a 5-4-1 formation with Jody Brown out there, with Matthews out there, we know that you have 3 out-and-out attackers at least playing, right? They can play with five defenders. That leaves you with 2 midfielders. And I think Havana Sloan has slowed down over the last couple of years. She play with a lot of heart. She still throw her body into tackles, right? But there are times when the game seems like it has passed her by, during the game, where the game might be a little bit too fast for her. But sometimes, depending on the game or depending on the opponent, sometimes like she's a magnet for the ball. So it all depends on what the formation is. If it is a 4-3-3, I'm not surprised. Should not play, because you can't have Jules Spence and Havana Sloan playing together. That is only one football. You don't have enough football, and you have a lot of space to cover. So that's his own see.
We're seeing the players in the Tunnel family, Reggaegirlz, and its kickoff time is what, 7:45 or 8 p.m. Sydney time, right? We'll get the temperature. The temperature at kickoff is going to be about 57 degrees Fahrenheit. So maybe some chance of rain. The players are coming out of the tunnel. But first and foremost, I want to salute the foundation, the support, the fans, the players behind this monumental achievement for the Reggaegirlz. We don't take these things lightly, because regardless of what happened and the demand for certain achievements at this tournament or whenever they walk on the grass, we have to big up the Reggaegirlz Foundation, big up Stella Marley and Football is Roots Foundation, and we have to give a kudos also slightly to JFF, Jamaica Football Federation, because they did play some sort of role to facilitate them getting to this World Cup. Big thing, right? Consecutive World Cups. We can't just say that lightly and take it lightly.
Yep. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Jamaica is one of the 32 best teams in the world.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Reggaegirlz fans, French fans, get to yourself some coffee. We're going to sit down and watch a football game. Big up to Garfield, Patrick. Big up to the family. Send on your predictions. Players out. National anthems being sung. The French national anthem is first up on deck. Junior, but you were saying?
Yeah, I'm Jamaica. We as a team need to approach the game saying, yo, we are one of the 32 best teams in the world. Look at how Haiti approach their game. Look at how South Africa approach their game today. Portugal, look how Portugal play against Netherlands today. They never see the game, but we look for the highlights. Portugal plays some football, right?
Yep,
Don't go
France
out there.
play some football. Well, not France. Haiti play some
To
football.
play some ball.
Haiti roll some ball. Haiti roll some ball.
It's a team was supposed to beat them up. So
Yes.
go out there and express yourself. Go out there and play some football. Lord, you don't have nothing for lose. You can retire after this and go back to Colorado or wherever. I go train some girl and I train some girl as a legend, as a legendary coach. You don't have nothing more for lose, man. Go out there and play some football, ladies.
Go out there and play some football. Rainy conditions, as we've seen some images of coming in from Sydney, Australia, 7:56 p.m. in Sydney, Australia, 4 minutes away from kickoff, or a few minutes away from kickoff. Wherever you're watching, whether you're in Jamaica, whether you're in England, whether you're in Asia, or in Africa, big up yourself, family. Big up, big up, big up. Reggaegirlz, Garfield, Patrick says 2-1 Jamaica. Totally agree. Jamaica needs to just go out and play football. Simple. We don't know long talking. All talking done. Just play some ball. Predictions, family. Your predictions and what? Garfield have this as a 2-1 victory for the Reggaegirlz.
2-1.
France winning this. I expect France to win this football game. If the Reggaegirlz get anything out of this, a point or 3 points, it would be a huge victory. France winning this game probably even 3-1. But ultimately for me with the Reggaegirlz is a competitive outfit, is a close-knit unit. France playing in blue, that traditional French blue, all blue, blue top, blue shorts, red socks, lined up for the team picture. Reggaegirlz, yo, hey, we don't like the jersey, you know. We don't like this jersey, you know. Junior, we don't like this dark Reggaegirlz in all, what is this? All black, all brown. It look kind of brownish, dark brown, dark black. What we wanted the jersey Junior have on. Junior, what color is this Reggaegirlz jersey? Is this black, dark brown? I need some help, family. I need my glasses. Junior taking his time. The meds out. Did he freeze? It seems like. Okay. Yeah, you're the engineer.
Yeah.
What color is this jersey, family?
I don't know. You confused on my internet a while ago. My internet just dropping up. So I never want to try. I don't even want to try and guess the color. It is what it is.
Reggaegirlz in the dark kit, dark brown.
I don't know why. Just wear a yellow jersey.
Garfield Patrick says, as we would say, quote, football no eat a people yard and the ball round. I don't know if football eat a people yard still is the quote, but is that the quote? Big up, come on, says Garfield start drink early. And Garfield says this jersey is not a World Cup jersey. Disrespect to the national colors. JFF needs to do better. I would have liked to see but you know what, we're not going to bother with it tonight, morning. Too early. Too early. Reggaegirlz running out today, but Garfield is right. I mean, would I love to see that traditional jersey, but consecutive World Cups. Let's say for the Reggaegirlz. Keys for the game, family. Keys for France, keys for Reggaegirlz.
For France is just be patient, play your game. For Jamaica, survive the first 89 minutes.
Survive the first 89 minutes as we're off. France kicking from left to right. And Reggaegirlz kicking.
Oh, that's a France traditional jersey. Yeah, that's some alternate color too.
Yeah, that's also an alternate color. Yeah, because France usually have the French team usually have a darker kit. Yeah, yep. Dark blue with white shorts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It come like it's a planned thing.
Cameron says keys to the games for who? Score and score early and often. Keys for the French team. France knocking it around. And we'll try to see if we can establish Lauren's formation here, how he wants the Reggaegirlz to set up. But pressure for this game is more on the French team and Hervé Renard's. Because, again, one of the tournament favorites, they're missing some players. Of course, Ballchat picking up an injury. She seems to be fit enough to be on the bench. So let's see if she, I doubt she will get in. But interesting to see how this French team, knowing that we saw USA, we saw Spain, we saw Japan.
Sweden.
Interesting to see how this French team goes about it.
Yeah, I would say all of those teams, nobody has seemed particularly impressive so far, right? I think the World Cup has been like I was hoping, has been a very even one so far. I mean, yes, you had some games that were lopsided, but there hasn't been any 6-love and 7-love beat up side yet.
Well, Japan I thought was impressive. They won 5-0 against the Kappa Queens of Zambia. A little bit difficult in the early part, but as the Reggaegirlz on attack, long ball into the box.
Boy, Benton, Benton.
Get the pot cover. Corner kicking coming.
Benton.
Get the pot cover. Corner kick to the Reggaegirlz. Get the pot cover. Corner kick to the Reggaegirlz. Then getting ready to swing it in.
Then.
Yeah, man. Denisha Blackwood. New hairstyle. Big up yourself, family. Ball into the box. Cleared out. Reggae, two players down in the area. And seems to be Khadija Bunny Shaw is down.
Clash of heads.
Clash of heads there. Bunny Shaw is down, and also a French player is down. We'll get you.
Bernard. Both captains.
Both captains there. Bunny holding her head. Renard. As both players are getting some treatment on the field. Garfield said, foul. Vibes by the way. What's up? Big up to the family. Big up to the family watching. Wherever you're watching us, welcome to Ballchat. Watch along of the Reggaegirlz World Cup action against France. Reggaegirlz versus France Group F action. Surely we hope that these two players are well. Renard is back on her feet, getting a drink of water there, what looks like water. Bunny is still getting some treatment. And I mean, Renard, of course, is one of the big pillars in this French outfit. I mean, and Bunny's also back on her feet, walking off. It seems like she's going to be okay. She's still holding her forehead. I guess there's some sort of concussion check that will take place as the medical team assess, but she seems to be doing okay, family.
Too big and tough head ball. I don't know what I feel like play. Concussion. Yo, check the ball for concussion. And that's what about it to the head? It was so bad.
As Bunny is now running, getting ready to re-enter the football game, referee getting to restart play. Vian Samson. And so I want to know if we establish where Vian is playing. We're going to look at this in a second, like where Vian is playing and the formation.
One thing I like is Jamaica showing that they want to press high. So the referee, hold on. So is a drop ball And Jamaica will get it right at the top of the 18.
Yeah, the referee just restarted where the ball was where she stopped play. So
But normally you'll make France kick the ball back to Jamaica.
okay, fair enough. This is
The Jamaica nice. Make referee drop ball right in front of me in front of the 18. That's what me do. Half volley straight to the goal. I'm doing it. A World Cup this. More fair play.
fair play.
You got the ball out of your net.
Matteo on the right side for France, trying to go at Jamaica's left back. Reggaegirlz definitely looking very compact defensively so far. I like what I'm seeing early on the defensive side of things from the Reggaegirlz. Looking very organized. I mean, we're only 7 minutes into the ball game, but they look very organized in defense. Throwing to the Reggaegirlz. Looking for Bunny. Man City's big baller. Bunny made a turn, trying to get it into the box, looking for Chenya. Cleared out. And come on, say, wait, we're not afraid, we're playing. Can't be afraid. A ball game this, a World Cup. Can't be afraid now. We have to make sure as France comes away on the break. Madre. Looking for Diani. Reggaegirlz quickly over to cut out the pass, and the ball is out for a throw. Reggaegirlz dodged some bullets still, and I mean, of course, France is missing the magnificent Kototo Bala. I mean, and also, I mean, she's still recovering from that nasty injury she picked up in the Euros. So, I mean, so this is somewhat of a less lethal French line. When if the French coaching staff would have their way with Diani and Kototo running the line, leading the attack, but nonetheless, it's still something that we have to be mindful of.
Yep.
Junior, your thoughts on the tournament so far? The French knocking the ball around, looking for Guerrero down the line, balls into the box. Your thoughts on the tournament so far, family?
It's been a tournament of parity. And it's been a tournament of just playing football. I love it so far. I love it.
You know what is quite refreshing is to watch football without no diving or no fish.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's really refreshing to see football being played with no one trying to simulate and fake and get calls. You know, so straight up, corner kick to France.
That's a good point.
Ball cut out. Reggaegirlz holding their shape, coming back very effectively. There was Reggaegirlz getting in on the tackle, family. A free kick is called there. Foul on Bunny. Bunny with a foul there on number 8 Guerrero. Referee having a discussion with Bunny. Yeah, it's a foul.
Yeah, man, it's a big foul. It's a big leap.
Foul.
Big
I mean, free kick to France in the Reggaegirlz half. Standing over it is Madre. Ball sent into the box.
Good turn, girl.
Yo, Rekka Spencer, get the clot ball, huh?
Watch turn.
Good turn. Matteo intercepted. All right. No, so one of the things that has been a criticism of Lauren, of course, huge fan of Den, is that Denisha Blackwood playing the left back. But maybe with this idea of Vian Sampson as an extra defensive help, this can allow Denisha Blackwood to push further forward to try to supply the crosses. I mean, because we know she does offer something going forward. She's quite good, but it's just a defensive concern that we have when she plays in that left back position.
Right.
You know.
Right.
0-0 family. Yo, big up to all the people in a lineup, drinking a coffee, maybe add some Baileys rum cream to it if you don't want. Or, you know, getting a Blue Mountain coffee. If you are French fans, what them drink? I don't know. All right, what them have for breakfast? Croissant? I don't know.
Croissant and golden blue.
Reggaegirlz looking pretty good. Ball picked up in France. Ball into the box. And I want to be absolutely clear. It's really refreshing. Or no, maybe not refreshing. It's a comfort to have and Jody Brown, it seems to be down. Well, she's down. Took a knock here. Jody with what seems like a heavily wrapped left leg there, Junior. Is that, am I seeing that correctly?
Yeah, and it's a non-contact injury for her left foot. Because she lost the ball and and we see the replay, but it never looked like she got hit. Maybe she did. Hopefully, for her sake, she did get hit. If it's a non-contact, they know there could be something serious.
Jody Brown now getting some treatment. The Reggaegirlz did play a friendly against Morocco. Reports that she did leave the game with a knock. Jody seems to be in a lot of pain, getting some emotional support there from. I know we're seeing the replay. Oh, yeah, a player stepped on the back. I think back of her heel there.
Oh yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
Right the Achilles.
Lockar stepped on the back of her Achilles there. So definitely that one hurt. Definitely.
Jesus. Yo, but feel it. Ay.
Yeah, she is back on her feet off the field.
She'll feel that tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Bunny Shaw picking the ball up deep, running at yo. Impressive there from one Miss Bunny Shaw. Picking it up from the middle of her half and pushing into the French half, aggressively picking up a foul, one committed by Mateo. Free kick to the Reggaegirlz.
One thing is for certain in the first 15 minutes, France know them have a football game. Because if it's one thing, the game is going back and forth. If from a Jamaican perspective, I'm concerned that Drew Spence is not getting on the ball more.
Free kick to the Reggaegirlz. Ball into the box, headed in, but almost a chance. Cut out by goalkeeper Magnini. France trying to play quickly. Reggaegirlz, Tierney Wilshire cut out the pass and sends it all the way back to Rebecca Spencer. Hey, you know what? Reggaegirlz look like them come to play some ball.
Yep.
All right, no conservative, no hide and round corner business. Them a play some ball.
Which is all we can hope for. But I don't like Rebecca Spencer kick out the ball from that angle still.
Yeah, France trying to play through the middle, the Talati trying to get the ball on. Definitely concerned that Drew Spence not getting it, but ball is played all the way through by Talati and picked up by Rebecca Spencer, who's quickly out. Having Rebecca Spencer in goal, of course, a general herself, is really very comforting when you think about the defensive worries that one may have with the Reggaegirlz. But to have a top-level, high-class goalkeeper who can protect, who can dictate to the defenders what to do, and come out and command the area is massive. You know, Bunny Shaw is getting a lot of attention, as Garfield Patrick suggested. I said, and you would want to, because she scored a bag of goals, so you don't know. I mean,
right there, Matty. And you chat about she dive. Dive what?
Free kick to the Reggaegirlz.
Hey, a free kick look dangerous.
Free kick to the Reggaegirlz. Denisha Blackwood standing over it. Ball sent into the box. A little low drive there. Cameroon says we are compete, thank God. Reggaegirlz putting a fight in. Ball is out. Throw into France. Lesamior coming back deep to help out. "15 minutes in, 0-0.
Well done, Denisha. Haircut, a fool me though.
Yeah, but we have to pick up Denisha Blackwood coming back from a nasty injury too, right? She's worked her way back to fitness, so big up. Bonnie Shaw picks it up, driving at the French defense, looking for her. She's getting 3 or 4 players on her, can't find the pass. Atlanta Primus busy in that midfield. Ball sent wide, looking for Jody. Reggaegirlz knocking it around. Ball all the way back to the Swaby, to one of the Swaby sisters, Chantel Swaby. 2 finds Den. Drew Spence, Chantel. Reggaegirlz just keeping it moving, knocking it around. Tough control there, picked up by France. Taletti in midfield. Now sends it wide to Lacroix. Turns it back. Has the veteran herself, Wendy Renard, who picks it up and slows the pace down. 0-0. Reggaegirlz applying a bit of pressure on Wendy Renard, who sends it right. Reggaegirlz putting the pressure on. Jody Brown, ball cut out and out for a throw. So now this is, as Cameron says, as Bunny get the ball, 5 women around her. Now this is where the passing range of Bunny has to come into effect, right?
And
if
vision.
5 people or 3 people around you, there's
And the
somebody
vision.
who's free. They just need to show themselves.
And the vision has to show.
Yeah. You know, so and the quick player, you know.
Yep.
Like what we're seeing from the Reggaegirlz. Diani picks it up for France. Shakes off the Jamaican defender, sends it wide. Good play there from Diani. As France goes, I'm laying the good recovery defending there. Good recovery defending. I'm trying to see if that's Viance, who's on that left side, who worked her way back. Chenia Matthews, I think, was on the defensive help there. Very good recovery there from one Miss actually Tierney Wilshire was on there.
Yep.
Even so far, family. 0-0.
Even right down the board. France know them getting a game.
Captain Renard encouraging our team, telling the players to squeeze up into that midfield area, setting a very high line. Reggaegirlz trying to beat the offside trap. Bonnie Shaw putting a bit of pressure, almost in. Reggaegirlz squeezing. Drew Spence picks it up. Yo, take a shot. Block. Reggaegirlz into the 18-yard box. Penalty, ref. Cut out by France. Let's see if there was contact. Nah. And the ball is out for a throw. VAR has been very good in terms of reviewing and reassessing plays in this tournament, as referee seems to be having a check. No. Throw in. No PK. Quick check. Done. Move on. Bunny Shaw. Reggaegirlz bossing this. Yo, hear me. You know what? Ball pick Guerrero. France looking to knock it around. Trying to get some time on the ball. So you can clearly see a strategy from Lauren and the Reggaegirlz is to start fast, try to get in attacking positions early and try to, get a goal. Like what I'm seeing, of course, main remaining discipline on the defensive side, holding your shape when the French team comes away with it. So it's limiting the ability of Mateo and Carucci to go forward.
And it's also showing that France don't really have a midfield.
So this is where you have Madri and Taletti needs to come in and get the ball for France and then start to dictate the ball game. But Drew Spence, Atlanta Primus in that midfield, Vian Sampson stepping up, giving them no opportunity. Garfield Patrick says, think France are shocked. They expected an easy rollover. Jamaica is playing really good. Why if them shock, you know? Then that means that them need to go on back home. And you might be right. Cannot now the question is, how long can the Reggaegirlz keep this up? As France comes in attacking third, ball sent wide. Then out to offer some defensive cover and offside call. Oh yeah, a clear offside. It's not supposed to be offside there, so hold your line. Ball, hold your line. French fans are quiet. Huh?
She had no wing seen right across the field. You shouldn't be offside.
Yeah, shouldn't be offside. Rainy condition. Reggaegirlz getting ready to restart play. Then looking to send it long, looking for Bunny. Bunny putting some pressure on Renard. Renard sends it out for a throw. Throw into the Reggaegirlz deep inside the French half. Reggaegirlz knocking on the door again. Chantel Swavey comes over to take it. Looking for a long throw into the box here from Chantel. 24th minute of play. Reggaegirlz throwing by Swavey. Looking for a header, headed out by France. Miscontrol there by the Reggaegirl. And a professional foul there by one Miss Atlanta Primus.
They should hang on for dear life, you know.
Yeah, one Miss Atlanta Primus. I mean, you know, she couldn't allow France number 8 to get away there. So she said, as a defensive midfielder, you know, by any means necessary, cut it out. Guerrero was looking to get France going there. So probably body position was some issue there. So
halfway through the first half, still 0-0. No clear team on top. That is a surprise to me.
Yes. No one is in the ascendancy, that's for sure. Certain. Dion trying to send through Lakar, cut out by the Reggaegirlz. Throw in. Lesamure picks it up. France trying to send in a cross. Ball into the box, cut out. Final game for match day. What match day is this, Junior?
Oli.
Eh?
Match day, Oli.
Match day, no.
I think match day 4, right?
I don't even know. I've watched so many of these games. They're just running into one another. But we're saying, what you said, no one has really stood out for you so far in this tournament.
No, I mean you like you talk about Japan beating up
Zambia
5-0. I mean, apart from that score, all the scores have been within a parity range. Even though when you watch a game, you see that the better team coulda, shoulda, woulda
Bunny
scored.
Shaw driving into the box. Sorry, look.
Yeah, go in there, girl.
Sorry, Junior. Sorry to interrupt you there. As Bonisha was looking for Drew. France wanted a free kick on that play, but didn't. Referee says play on. Reggaegirlz trying. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Ball is out for a throw into France, deep in their own half or inside their own half. You were saying, family.
Yeah, so even though you see somebody give them and say they should have scored more goals, the mere fact that the underdog come out and play football and play with heart is like you said, a refreshing thing where you see no diving. It's also refreshing that you see teams that play different styles of football for me.
Yeah.
And everybody coming out there to play ball. Everybody coming out there and be competitive. Everybody coming out there and thinking that, yo, we have a chance just like you. And that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Then cutting inside, looking for Jody. Jody, nice ball, but poor pass there. The final product to try to release Bunny was not up to scratch. France comes away with it. Diane, squeezed off of it by Spence, and referee says Samur squeezed off of it by Spence. Free kick to France.
You know,
No, we know France. I think France's best performance in the World Cup was maybe third in the 2011 edition of this tournament, and every edition of these big tournaments, whether it's Euros or it's the Women's World Cup, this France women's team is been. It's like when. So I don't know at some point if the pressure is starting to get to this team. We know that there's been issues and the preparation may be affected by some of those issues. Ball sent into the box, headed on, but into the arms of one Miss Rebecca Spencer. Wendy Renard with her height is a huge threat on those set plays. And so that's something that Herve Renard and company want to take advantage of. Rebecca Spencer sends the ball long, looking for Bunny. Bunny heads it wide. Reggaegirlz attacking down the right side. And over dribbling outside. Matthews with a heavy touch. Ball is out.
Speak about the physical appearance or what it looks like. You talk about how Renard want to be aggressive on the headers and stuff, right? Speak to Jamaica's seemingly fitness or readiness for the game, because France is not overpowering them. They're not outpacing them. They're not out-muscling them. They're not outplaying them. So is this a preparation thing in your mind or what?
It could be. It could be a preparation. All these things I think connect, The Reggaegirlz, of course, played in the Cup of Nations tournament in Australia earlier this year. We spoke to Lauren. He said, they were working on a plan. They were putting things together. So Lauren has been with this group longer than Herve has been with his group, right? So, right. And I'm sure Herve should have had enough, the length of time to implement his system, etc., etc. So all those things come into play, But again, I think Garfield brought up an important point. It was what were the expectations for the French team going into this tournament? If they expected an easy victory, and that is translating to a relaxed player, then that's a problem from a coaching perspective. That's a problem from a team mindset perspective, I think. Especially you want, if you coming in to win the World Cup, come in and go full 100 and care, no matter who you play, just go full 100. So maybe there's some preparation issues there, but fall through in a World Cup. Lacar with a fall through there for France. So and maybe the French team can be had. If the game goes long and it remains 0-0 mentally, maybe that pressure situation becomes a problem, knowing that the expectation, the favorite tag, or one of the favorites tag, as Cascarino sends it out for France. Throw into the Reggaegirlz. Den to get us going. And another throw headed out by Lakar and throwing again to the Reggaegirlz. But and maybe there's a situation that the gulf between these two teams are not as big as we think they are, you know.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
But the thing that I am watching is Jamaica is too left side dominant. We need some balance. Everybody, look at that. All 22 players are on the left side of the field.
Yeah.
Can draw a line from the middle of the goal to the other middle of the goal through the center circle, and nobody's passing that line to the right side.
Yeah. And I think something that's quite noticeable here, Reggaegirlz are quick on the second balls. They are very quick on the second ball. I mean, you know, if a teammate, you know, there's a rebound, whether it's Chenya Matthews, Drew Spence, Atlanta, or Chantel, they're quick to close down. And so you can see, you know, we know Lon with his intensity and his demand in sort of scenario. I mean, maybe some of that is translated into the team, but
No.
Come on says we just need to finish the game how we started, hard and fast. This is true. Yes, steer the course. Garfield says, correct, sir. As the underdog, Jamaica has nothing to lose. We need to take advantage of all the attention Bonnie drawing. Yep. And I said this when we made the first World Cup in 2019. I said, Reggaegirlz, you know, for me with the Reggaegirlz, early one thing in playing World Cup football is getting to the World Cup becomes a habit.
Right.
To qualify to the women's World Cup, grow the game, build the team, and then you start setting bigger goals like group, getting out of the group. Havana Sloan says getting out of the group is the ultimate objective. So with that being expressed by Havana, that's the sentiment in the camp that they feel like, look, it don't matter if Brazil or France in this group, we don't care. Or Panama, we think that we legitimately have a chance to get out of this group. And we're sending that message earlier on.
Yep. So, all right. So, since you said in the message, right? And I'm going to be that guy. I'm big up. Come on, more. I'm Garfield and anybody that's watching. More everybody's opinion on this. Let me just read that text a while ago. So,
Bunny again driving, getting fouled. Sorry, Junior.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, getting fouled in midfield. French players are quick to help her up, but Bunny just accept some professional foul in the business tonight.
Yeah, and just understand that for Jamaica to be successful, she have to give it 90 minutes of this.
Yes.
Because she has shown in the past where she get frustrated and then she just go hide on the wing.
Yeah, totally right? with the foul there, but yeah, go ahead, Junior. You were saying
this is where right now Jamaica is entering the 10 minutes of darkness, in my opinion. There's 10 minutes of darkness.
Yes.
The last 10 minutes of the first half, the first 10 minutes of the second half, and the last 10 minutes of the game. Those are where players win and lose games.
Yeah.
Right? A coach can do whatever he wants. A coach can draw up the first 30 minutes, can have a plan and say, this is the plan we're going to put in place. The last 10 minutes of the first half, the first 10 minutes of the second half, and the last 10 minutes of the game is where the players' concentration, attention to detail, and will come into play. Yeah. This is a very dangerous 10 minutes of Jamaica right now. As France...
Diane with a shot there, Junior. Right. Close effort.
Right on cue.
Pushed away by Rebecca.
Right on cue on the 35th minute of the game. Right on cue. I'm telling you guys, this is where the better team find a way to win the game.
Yes,
In this
yes. And so you have to hold corner kick. Now coming in for France. Big up to Alex. Alex in the early up, man. In the early up. Don't know Reggaegirlz. The on TV. We lock you in no matter what. No matter what time. Corner kick to France. Ball sent into the box. Close. Crowding over the one. Rebecca Spence and yo, the most foul that referee.
Renard should have done better. She should have scored that.
Two French players right in the goal mode. Overpowering Rebecca Spencer. Yo, defenders, you gotta keep those players off Rebecca. Move them out of the way.
Hard to do that because then you're going to be fouls.
Yeah, so no, but I mean, there's got to be a clean way to move them off the goalie. You can't have two players a bomb rush your goalie, so.
You see, the greatness of that corner is the delivery.
Yes, delivery right on the mode.
Right, because you can't stop a player from running to where she want to run to.
And now Bunny Shaw has picked up a yellow card and she's arguing that she did not do anything. Let's see what's going on with this replay here. Reggaegirlz, all right, we just have to easy, Bunny, easy. Let's see what happened here. I mean, the player stepped and Bunny stepped to reach for the ball, and she did step on the player's foot. On number 7, Carucci's foot there. So, is it a yellow card?
It's a yellow card. I mean, you're just stepping higher.
Yeah, I mean,
if she was 3 inches higher, it's a straight red.
Yeah, but Bunny, easy. I mean, it no matter. It's not like a red. Yeah, she act like a red card. Easy, Bunny, easy. Let it go. You know.
Last 10 minutes of the first half is where concentration sometimes goes out the window. It never fails.
No, it's important that somebody keeps Bunny calm here because she seems to arguing this thing constantly, and now Herve Renard, he's having some issues talking to the foot of it. Yo, man, yo, go sit down. Yo, hey, boy, what you tell the referee about? The pan kick down when they kick down Bunny. Interesting game here. So as a captain, you know, but of course, Lauren always said to us that there are captains and there's on-field generals. This is where the on-field general need to say to the captain, calm down.
The on-field general is where number 5 on the bench.
The on-field general cannot be on the bench, family. as dear as a bus rider. This is where Alison Swift, the on-field general, need to say to the captain, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Reggaegirlz need to keep their heads about them here in the last part of this, the first half. As you said, family, don't consider goal. France on the attack. Drew Spence picking it up. Very, very good player from Drew there. Holding up the player. Drawing a foul. Stopping the France attack. Stopping the French flow. And coach asked you red, idiot. Yeah, I thought that's your big coach. Come on, Herve Renard. Come on, say coach asked you red. Yo, him now wearing white shirt today, but without a jacket. You know, that wasn't a red card. So Herve Renard took all I see.
2 inches higher, yes.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Free kick to the Reggaegirlz as Bunny Shaw is foul, and Bunny looking around, and this is what it is, family. You're playing number 9 down the middle, back to goal. You're going to get kicked down. Maybe should have been a yellow card there for number 6 on Friends, but you know, I just say you go play ball.
Yeah, how is that different than her yellow card?
Yeah. Then lining up the free kick. Taletti there with the foul. Magnin in goal, screaming at her team And the French goal screaming at her team, the wall to get organized. Of course, we know Den has good left foot deliveries. 41st minute.
Is this
And
a
a shot
up?
from Wilt. Not Den, but fine. A shot from Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw angry, cross, and miserable in her bun to kill her vice from Wilt. She said, you know what, Den, forget this, me I take this. and
It looks shottish.
and
Because we are dead.
in the replay, it wasn't that far off.
It could have been a corner.
It should have been a corner because I thought it brushed the French girl body, right?
I think so. I think so too.
I thought so too, but you know what, let's, you know. And so those are the issues that I have when it comes to VR. If there's a corner, get the call right. So to the referee, say, yo, it's a corner, the touch, because you see it. The referee don't see everything. Now I don't want a man tell me, say, the referee, if we don't need VAR for re-ref or ref the games. I think we need VAR to get the calls right. And the call is supposed to be a corner.
Okay.
You know, call about everything else that is important. Ball now, France trying to get away. And a free kick here. France pushing late in the first half. Looking for a go-ahead goal. Reggaegirlz holding their line well. Vian Sampson with that foul. Ball sent wide. Jody pushing a bit of pressure on Locker. And the ball is sent back to Wendy in defense for France. We'll get to our halftime thoughts here, but Reggaegirlz doing the business so far. Just have to see this one out in the first half without no drama.
And they're not chasing a 0-0 draw. That is the thing that I'm liking. They're chasing the game. They're seeing where 3 points can be had.
Yeah, they're not sitting hoping for a draw. They're playing for the ball game. And let's see, ball trying to get you, Jody Brown trying to get you, but Renard very calm in defense. Well, until she shanked that one out for a throw. Very apologetic from Captain Renard. Very composed. I mean, experience teaches wisdom, and you can saw that on the play as the Reggaegirlz tried to play through Jody Brown. Renard was quick to intercept and just calmly, got it out. Chenia Matthews or Jody Brown trying to Bunny Shaw putting a bit of pressure there. Ball is out for a throw. And now we're seeing the replay. Reggaegirlz fans, the entire bench was hoping that would have been a goal. Goalkeeper Magnin also jumping in, making sure, diving over to try to make sure that one didn't go in.
No, to give the impression like she had it covered, but she didn't have it covered. If that was on target, it scored. I think our dive was a little bit late.
Throw into France. 44th minute. Ball is picked up by, here comes the Reggaegirlz now. Dribbling out.
Should be like 6 minutes.
Not a good pass there from Matthews. Reggaegirlz have to keep their defensive shape.
Well.
Then France into the step up, good cover by Jody. Quickly to Bunny with a tough, rough first touch, and Bunny's down. Looking for a free kick. Referee says no. Get up. Probably a difficult one to control there, family.
I think she's tired.
5 minutes of added time. Someone says midfield is too open. Midfield might be getting a bit leggy. Here comes France. Oh, trying to play through. Good pass down inside the box. Yo, what you Spencer do? Yo, Drew Spence has a ball, and thankfully offside. Thankfully, I think Malayo is offside there. Or Mateo.
Survive the next 4 minutes.
Lakar is offside. Thankfully, Lakar. No, but you're not offside. Wait, she ran from deep. No, it's a ricochet. It's a ricochet. Okay. Yeah. I saw, yeah, that was a ricochet. You were saying, family?
Survive the next 4 minutes.
Yeah. I don't like the hockey note that I saw from Drew Spence. Yeah, baller, come on. No pressure. Take the ball and open up your body and distribute and pass the ball. Jody Brown also with the hacking out. Just calm down.
Tyrone, it's a ball game over done with it at 8 a.m. Tyrone, when I game I don't go sleep.
Yeah, ball is out again for another throw. France pushing. Then trying to prevent good interception there from the Reggaegirlz and a free kick. As a little bit too aggressive there from Den and Blackwood. Alright, so then very close on the back of Les Simeon. Les Samo. Free kick to France.
The Angels free kick this it up.
Yeah, dangerous free. Diani and Wendy Renard in the same era. I mean, you can't have Atlanta Primus and Mark Wendy. What the tallest Reggaegirlz there is. We need somebody physical for Mark Renard family. Atlanta, now push and just move Atlanta out of the way. All right, Reggaegirlz just have to hold the line and clear this ball, no matter what. Clear the ball.
Minute and a half.
Referee having strong words there. In the same spot again, into the box. Looking for the runner. Good cutout from the Reggaegirlz. Out for a throw. Samir was almost in. Reggaegirlz holding defensively here. Almost the end of the first half. Cross into the box and out. Yo, what? Why Rebecca pushed the ball there? The ball don't go out. Well, maybe was it going? Was it going in?
Easy for us to see it that way. Here, no.
Yeah, I mean, I thought she could have caught it, but corner kick to France. Again,
10 seconds.
heading on. Diani at the back post, quickly over.
Survive.
And almost a chance. Reggaegirlz getting a little bit all over the place here in the final minutes of the first half. Defensively. Good block. Yo. And a turnover. Diani with a shot and a ricochet and out for a corner. That could have gone anywhere. Diani shot, ricochet or Samson.
Survive the next 30 seconds.
Chantel Swaby out for a corner kick. Another corner kick. Survive the first half. Come on, hold it. Ball sent in, headed out. Headed out, clear. And out. And France is appealing for a free kick there, but referee say, yo, get up. Big up Ty Gill. Ty Gill said me just want one goal in at the 88th minute. One goal from who? As we're seeing the replay of Diani's effort Could have
Ref
gone
went off the ref.
anywhere. Halftime. Reggaegirlz 0, France 0, Jamaica 0, France 0. Coaching staff having a discussion there with Atlanta. I guess they saw something and they really want to get a message across to her. First half done. First half job done. That was a bit as somewhat expected, family. In that end of the first half, France really pushing in, but the Reggaegirlz was able to hold steady.
I know. This is why the first 10 minutes of the second half is dangerous. There's going to be a tactical change. With the last 10 minutes of the first half, you cannot be happy if you are Jamaica. You played 37 minutes, 35 minutes, 38 minutes of good football, right? Then the last 10 minutes, everything just fall apart. I was lucky for to still be up 0-0. But I bet up 0-0. The game is still 0-0. There's a lot to play for. Let's hit the reset button. We'll have to make some tactical changes. What is Brown doing on the field? She's not running on defenders. Right?
Yeah.
After I see Khadija running at defenders, I was hoping to see Brown running up there alongside her, right? You'd have to be 5 yards away, but Brown get up on the left wing. I shot it down the left wing. And a ball. So Khadija just kick the ball down, just kick it down the left wing, right?
Yeah.
So we want to see how the second half, how them approach the second half. France push it back on their heels, but they never get the goal that they seek for. Look for them to make changes. Look for them to make adaptation or do some adaptation to what Jamaica doing in the first 30 to 35 minutes. And let's see if Lauren have another trick up his sleeve. I think he does. I think putting Brown up higher can help. I really do.
A productive first half for the Reggaegirlz. First part of the business, I mean, done. First job done, right? I mean, at the end of the day, you're not. There's supposed to be a gulf between these two teams, but you came out and you play ball. So job done. So now, is other than being ahead in this game, this is the best outcome you could have asked for from a coaching perspective, right? You're 0-0. Now the next objective, okay, like you said, the first half is gonna be the second half is gonna be essential, especially at the beginning of that first half, second half. Make sure you keep your defensive shape. No reckless tackling. I mean, especially for those who are sitting on a yellow card. Atlanta and Bunny, just be mindful of those things. And when you have the ball, don't rush, don't get pushed off. Just play the ball, play the game, just as how you started the game.
And push them back. Push them back every chance you get. Push them back.
Yeah. Looking at the first half stats, 5 shots for France, 2 for the Reggaegirlz. France has 2 shots on target. Possession numbers in favor of the French team. I mean, the stats, 71% passing accuracy for France, 52%. The stats is a little bit misleading because I think that the game is a lot more even than these stats illustrate. I think for the Reggaegirlz, Jodie Brown has to come to the party. I think Chania Matthews is doing a decent job, working on both sides of the ball. But Jodie Brown should be able, or have to be at some point, be able to take Lakar and said, all right, I can attack down this left wing, and give you guys something special.
Command the ball or command the space.
Yes.
That wing back have a shadow, or a wing have a shadow where they should be attacking it. Right? Need to see that. On both ends. Yeah.
And I've always said one of my concern is about Atlanta coming in this. This is a big tournament for her. I mean, she wasn't part of the group in the last edition, right? and
Right.
I think she's held up well. But again, the pressure is only gonna get turned up another level in the second half. So we have to just see how the Reggaegirlz go about it. But by and large, win, good strategy so far from the coaching staff. He must use his subs in the second half. Use them and use them wisely because they will need some sort of backup, some help going in the second half.
Right.
Yeah.
We need some luck. We rode our luck. We rode our luck that last 5 minutes. Because should have.
Also for France, Wendy Renard is huge. Have to try to get her. I mean, use her aerial advantage to their strength on set pieces. Reggaegirlz need to try to limit those set pieces, of course, but the French team will be looking to try to get Renard on the end of those set pieces. Diani is a baller. I mean, she is a baller. You cannot give her any sniff on goal, and so Vian Sampson or whoever is tasked to track her have to make sure that they keep her on because she's gonna be gunning more in the second half.
But question though, don't you think they're a little bit too deficient on Renard?
Huh?
You don't think they're a little bit too deficient?
Yeah, I think she has gotten opportunities so far, but I know she's very dominant in the box.
Right.
So it's not somebody that is you easily control.
Right.
I'm a little bit surprised that we saw Atlanta standing next to her on some of those kicks, or whether it's corner or free kicks. I would presume that we need somebody a little bit more physical who can really muscle around. But then again, who is that? Because Renard is physical, so maybe it's a bunny. I don't know. But Ty Gale is saying that Junior, we need to go play some ball. I'm done with it. Ty Gale says, big up Ty Gale. Ty Gale said, ball game done with it 8 a.m. Please forward. Ty, unfortunately, I am recovering from an injury, and my physical therapist says no ball game for a little while.
Yo, may I recover from fat? And my heart doctor said no ball game for a little.
But truth be told, clear-cut chances both teams went close. France probably went closer down the stretch. But, no chances that I said that is really evident that, You
see the comment of Tyrone make where him say, I just want Bunny to play out and out striker, leave defending alone. That's a very powerful and key comment, because Bunny is the one that is picking up the ball from the midfield and trying to drive it at the defenders, right? That she seemed to want to do that, right? But I would prefer a Brown, dare I say, Trudy Carter, come on, and do the same thing. I have Bunny at the tip of the spear, standing right on Renard's shoulder, trying to time that true pass. Right? I would rather see that than Bunny pick up the ball, because in all actuality, and if we be fair with ourselves, when we see Bunny Shaw run from the midfield, somebody need to tell her that, look, the best thing that will happen is you get fouled. You're not going to dribble down the whole field and score. And there's nobody running ahead of you. Right? So if you try to get fouled, don't get frustrated when you get fouled. Nobody going to stand up and watch you dribble down the whole big of the field like you're Maradona. Is it better?
Yeah.
So it is, and a question that me have to about France. Are they too Renard dependent?
Yeah, and maybe I'm not sure. The French midfield has to come to the party. Toletti Gayoro and Marjorie in that midfield have to dominate that space. Because you need to be able. We know Diani will score the goals. We know she will score. Let's some more. They will score the goals. But the Reggaegirlz, I mean, dropping Bunny coming short, helping out in midfield. Chenya Matthews in also in that midfield place. But they have to dominate that midfield. I expected Gayoro to probably be a little bit more dominant in that midfield. As for Bunny, this out and out striker business. Everybody need to work for the effort of the team. No man or woman is above defending. Come back, come defend and help. If you, and then me a Ty Gill saying she gonna get bun out. I mean bun out. Enough supposed to fitness this. You play 90 minutes. We need strikers who can play both sides of the ball.
True, and see, come on saying they look at Wendy for leadership, but they don't depend solely on her. No France share the workload. Tyson, I think France's loop is their focus on Bunny, and let them keep marking her and someone else take charge. Yeah, but who is that other person? And will Bunny be able to find that other person who's going to take charge? And come on, they had a stat up. Without listening to commentary, but they did have a stat up saying that Renard is the most influential person on the field. Have the ball 21% of the time. She's involved in 21% of France going forward. 21%, almost quarter. 10 outfield players, and you have your whole sweeper being involved in almost a quarter of your attacks. That is why France can't score against Jamaica right now. I think them too slow. I think the ball movement has been slow from France's perspective. They're not they started shifting the defense at the end of the first half, right? But in general, if you are normally the better, more talented team, you normally move the ball quicker. The quicker you move the ball, the more you can shift the defense off kilter a little bit and open up spaces behind them. They're not doing that in Jamaica right now. So, yeah, go ahead.
They have options on the bench. They are missing Selma Ballchat, who probably won't see any minutes in this game. She would be someone that will give them a different dimension in this team. Eve Preset is also someone that can give them a different, and she's also healthy for this game. So they have options on their bench. I'm not worried about France. I think they will be fine. It's all about if Herve Renard is able to pull or make the decisions quickly enough. I think from the Reggaegirlz standpoint, I don't know if the Reggaegirlz have the depth to cover, because like you said, in the attacking third, can Bunny find that extra pass? Because she's doing well. But then the persons who are available or who are the options, do we trust those people to do the job? Right? If you find a Jody Brown, do you trust a Jody Brown to execute? And I don't know. I'm not too confident at this stage. If it's Trudy Carter that comes in, do you trust a Trudy? I'm not confident. I am probably optimistic or hopeful that a Chenya Matthews, if you can find a Chenya or a Drew Spence, we don't know, and an attacking third, they will pull the trigger and be very lethal.
I was going to go there, sir. So instead of, I'm not criticizing Bunny, more on Bunny play the way she played. But at least one at a time, instead of trying to dribble out the field, find Drew Spence and still make the same run as if you're dribbling down the field.
Yeah.
And Drew will return the ball to you. Find your best passer. Whoever you think your best passer is. Get the ball to their feet and you make the run behind. Right? Give a second, and then as they're about to have second half kickoff. I'll be right back.
Second half, getting ready to kick off. Teams are on the way. Reggaegirlz kicking from left to right. France kicking from right to left. Let's go to the comments. Big up to the family. Come on, replying to Tigers says, unfortunately, I saw we play formation. Need to change. I think this is regard to formation and discussions about. Tigers said, no, Benton, tournaments are tough. We have to be tactical in each quarter and strategic with Bunny spearheading the attack all the way through. This is true. You have to be tactical. But at the end of the day, it's not a one-woman side we have now. We know that Bunny is lethal and she is the most potent striker in the setup. But I am almost certain that Lon didn't build a one-woman side. So you have Tiffany Cameron as a sub who can come in and give you a different dimension. So we'd love Bunny, but we know that Lon has other arsenals, has other players that he can turn to. So, as ball sent into the box. So we're not going to just depend on Bunny. And the Reggaegirlz could not have come into this tournament as France is on a break. Les Semur and football family, if we have any changes, we'll get to them in a second. It doesn't seem to any changes that occurred, and a foul there as Matthews quickly back on the defensive side, I think, put a stop to it and break up the French play, fouling La Major Madrid. So what I says, family, is that you can't come in a tournament, the Reggaegirlz that is, knowing that you're depending on Bunny's output or conversion only, because ultimately the world knows that Bunny is the markswoman for the Reggaegirlz. So what you have to do, you have to plan ahead and have alternative options, because defensively, what Hervé Renard and France said, anybody else can beat we except Bunny. And so this is where, as a coaching staff, the Reggaegirlz, I hope, have prepared for alternative players to support Bunny and convert the opportunities when presented. France, free kick. And if France is doing this, I'm sure other teams going to do this throughout this entire group stage. France, free kick. Getting ready. Two women in the wall for the Reggaegirlz. Ball sent to the box. Another ricochet and out for a corner kick.
The concern now is the second half has started the way the first half ended. So now we need a pressure relief valve.
Corner kick sent in the box. And again, if you look at the totality of this group coming in, when we saw the schedule, and it's too early to really kind of walk away or take or Drew Spence beautiful ball trying a little bit played behind. When we saw the schedule and the group draw, we said, yo, if we get a point out of the France game, this is a win, right? And that will contribute heavily for the objective of getting into the second round, because
your hardest game will be at the end, right?
Well, your hardest game is supposed to be no.
Arguably.
Coming into the tournament.
Okay.
Yes, into the tournament, looking at the schedule, the France team should be the toughest game. But, I mean, we will see if Brazil is going to be the hardest game, But you get something out of this game, you play Panama, and then you hopefully you do get those 3 points. Of course, you still have to get something out of this game first. Then and you're sitting pretty going into the final game against Brazil.
And the final game against Brazil might have nothing to play for, because Brazil might be sitting with 2 wins.
Yeah. And maybe this is the thinking that Lorne and his coaching staff have. That's why they set up this way.
Yeah.
Still 0-0 family. A puzzled Hervé Renard on the French bench. Why a man coach Saudi Arabia at a big World Cup upset of Argentina, and look last with the French, big talented French team here, brother.
Yeah, what happened after the Rose Rice then? You forget?
Nothing. Reggae Girl is down, injured.
Jody Brown.
Jody Brown. All right, so I started a discussion recently, and I compare Michelle Dominier, the baller out of France, 19 years old, to Jody Brown, and we saw both of these players at the youth level, and the meteoric rise of one Miss Demornier, and she's a general, generational talent, no doubt about it. Her vision has expanded immensely. The ability to see the field and incorporate the rest of the teammates. Whereas for Jody Brown, I haven't seen that development.
All right, so where Dominic play right now?
She has the freedom to roam.
No, but where does she play her football? Outside
she plays in France in club setup. Yeah, club setup.
And where does Jody Brown?
Rams looking to join Lyon. She was in the Rams system. Looking at, I think Lyon or other big clubs is looking to acquire. So,
and where does Jody Brown play?
Florida State.
So we're not gonna compare college football to professional football and think for the development going to be the same. Okay. We're not gonna do that. It's a choice of where they play the football is the reason why the development and difference is there, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you can't really fault Jody for the decision to go get her degree, right?
Yeah.
So she's looking more to life after football.
Yeah.
Dominic is a like I said, a generational talent, and she'll try. Be like, let her go. You see like that now? Bonnie just kick the ball into space.
Yeah, let it go. Don't need to keep that dribbling going. Move the passes. Yeah. Because, again, she has 3 players on her, so...
I'm going to make a comment. And this is a well thought out comment. So we don't want to
unlike the other comments.
Unlike the other comments, that is ad hoc.
Yeah.
You ready
to France.
After the corner. That is a radio tease after the corner. Go ahead with Cherry.
Corner kick again, and Swaby is the one who's walking Renard. Renard, well, yo, push her, yo. Corner kick, thankfully, didn't beat the first player, so poor corner there, and cleared out by the Reggaegirlz, out for a throw.
You ready for the comment as French just hit the ball wide?
Almost a chance there. Diani with a headed wide out for a
That's a clear chance. That's a poor finish. Clear chance. But
you're with a chip across.
You ready for it?
Yeah, go ahead. Reggaegirlz contested that chance and didn't prevent an easy one. Goal kick to the Reggaegirlz.
Come on and cuss me off. People in the chat will come cuss me out now. I care zero. Sun just rise. Bunny Shaw play like Jack Grealish. I said it. Cuss me for the one.
I'm going to leave that one there alone.
Look, can't cuss me for the one. We care zero. She playing just like with Jack Grealish. That's why she get fouled so much.
I'm leaving.
The only thing is Jack Grealish. The difference is Jack Grealish does it on purpose. I don't think Bunny is trying to play that way. I think Bunny is purposely trying our best to will our team forward.
Yeah.
But it's the same outcome.
Free kick to Reggaegirlz. Rebecca Spencer is getting ready to restart play. So what you would like to see with Bunny is just keep the passes moving.
Keep the ball in space.
Yes.
You already know. I know we have 2 defenders around me and a third one watching. We get the ball, put it in space.
Yeah. Ball into the box. Reggaegirlz on the attack, trying to get some effort, something on target there. And hopefully that will come. That will come in her development and her evolution. There was a goal I saw. I'm trying to remember what game that was, and the center forward dropped deep, 2 players on her, and she just one touch. Yeah, it's the first goal that Sophia Smith scored. Alex Morgan, if you remember that goal,
Yeah.
you remember that first goal.
Yeah. We touching that space.
Yeah, Alex Morgan just come deep, one touch it through to Sophia Smith, who was running in, and so as a center forward, and those are the things. But again, for Bunny, if you're looking to knock it into space, who are those runners, right? You're hoping that Jody or the others are running.
Well, give them a chance.
Give them a chance. Okay.
At least try it one time and then make it cause of as a lack of vision and you see that's why Bunny have to play the way she play because them girls not them now watch the ball game. Give us a chance to say that.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's working so far. But then when Jamaica start chase the game, if unfortunately France score, then we'll start cuss and say too much of this. So let's get ahead of that.
Another corner kick. Alison Swaby has been tasked with covering Renard. Ball headed out. And out for another corner kick again. So coaching staff definitely saw something on those corner kicks and told one Miss Alison Swaby that you need to back the big center back for France. Corner kick, ball sent into the box again for France. Headed out. Reggaegirlz trying to get it out. Shot. Sky over the crossbar. And so the Reggaegirlz have made it through the first 10 minutes of the second half, right? We said that was the first target. Keep the score, close. Don't concede. And now you can build on this, right?
No. And now the game is back to being a tactical game. Yeah, no, it's now back to when will we see substitutions? Because from a French perspective, I would say they need to make a substitution pronto. Like the game need to change, right?
Yeah.
From Jamaica's perspective, I think we're still in a watch and see mode.
Yeah, watch and see. Garfield Patrick says it makes no sense comparing players without consideration of the coach's strategy for the player. Yeah, fair point. It's hard to really sometimes get particular details regarding players. But
what if the outcome is the same? What if 2 players' outcome is the same? We don't have to talk about coaching strategy at that point.
Okay.
I mean, you look at Neymar and look at Jack Grealish. They have both similarities in the way their approach to the game. Now, their playing teams have different strategies, but the result that they get out of both of them is very identical.
France dominant so far in the second half. Reggaegirlz defending, still holding their defensive shape. Ball out for a throw-in. Yeah, sorry, Junior.
Yeah, so that is what I would talk about when comparing players.
Okay.
But Gav, you're right though. It really depends. So more time than that, more often than that, it depends on what the player is asked to do.
Yeah. Chantel Swaby down needing some. Seems like she's okay. She's back up. Chantel's been outstanding for the Reggaegirlz. The other Swaby gets a lot of the big up, rightfully so. But big up Chantel, definitely dependable, reliable, somebody you can count on in that centre back pairing. Sometimes quite productive relative to her much talked about sibling. So big up Chantel. Get your roses or your rose.
Chantal is the younger of the two, right?
I am not sure. I am not sure.
Is it she's the one that also plays right back?
Yeah, she can play.
Yeah.
Garfield says outcome is for the team, not the player. Grealish win the treble. Who cares if he scores?
Okay, all right, cool, cool. Fair enough. That's a fair enough point. Let me leave that alone.
Well, I find it, and again, it's the formation. The Reggaegirlz are player, and again, I understand as long as we get something out of this point, out of this game. Drew Spence, I want to see Drew on the ball. I want to see the excellent Drew Spence picking up the ball, distributing.
You see that against Panama.
Yeah, we see that. France has already complained that the Reggaegirlz are wasting time. Referee went over and had a word with Rebecca. Rebecca sends the ball along. And by the way, Reggaegirlz, we don't want to get no time wasting thing, We can't play ball now. We're not in foolishness,
Wait, see, this is where the tactics kick in now. You survive the first 10 minutes.
Yes.
No,
looking for the play behind and cut out. Good defending there by Carucci, and ball is out for a throw-in. Trying to play through, trying to get Bunny in on goal there. Defender well positioned, throwing for the Reggaegirlz deep.
And that's the first time, or one of the few times that Drew Spence get the ball in the attacking spot with space and time. We see the outcome.
Ball is with Bunny and trying to put it in the box. Ricocheted off the captain and out for a goal kick to France. These discussions are important. I think the point about players doing what is required with it for their team is important. Clearly Bunny is instructed to do a job, and she's, by Lauren and staff, and just like Jack is, Bunny's trying to feed. I get, you can see more of that now. She's trying to find those passes, but again, 3 players around her. Here come France.
Why them going to get you?
And one thing is usually common. We'll get a chance, and once we get it, we know we're not going to get many chances, but we have to be surgical when we get that opportunity. Ball sent in. France Diani almost in. Cut out by the Reggaegirlz. Good defending, cutting across. And cutting across, one Miss Giori there. Almost in. Very good defensive placing there by Wiltshire. I like Wiltshire in this right back position defensively. Lauren does have options, and you have Kiki Van Zanten, who's creative, a player who did quite well for them. Well for us in the World Cup qualifiers, coming off the bench. Actually, no, but of course you don't want to take too much risk going forward here, right?
With that speed.
Ball sent into the box, looking and headed on by Chenia Matthews into the arms of goalkeeper Magnin. Garfield says we surrender the middle of the field to open for France to walk into. I think the France midfield has stepped up another notch now. I mean, Herve told Giore to get on the ball, and company, Madre, get on the ball. So they want to play quickly. The Reggaegirlz still seems to have dropped into a 4-4-2 or maybe 4-5-1. Ball is sent over into the box. Cross. Almost for the French team. Overhit cross. Junior, what is the formation? Ball sent back into the box again. Cleared. Reggaegirlz surviving here.
But you see,
offside call.
One thing that you've rightfully pointed out, France midfield is taking over the game, and that's their approach to the game, their speed has turned up at that, right? So Jamaica, the ball is moving from side to side a lot quicker, which is McCall feet at halftime. So France have to do that.
Two subs coming in from France.
Yeah.
Sorry, Junior, go ahead.
No, so they are now chasing the game, right?
Yes.
Jamaica, we're very slow to react. We're very slow to shift. I think we need a substitution now as well.
Vicky Betcho and Kenza Dali in, out for France. Our midfield chains, Marjorie out, and we'll get the other substitution for France. So I think Herb Renard said to his troops, like, look, you have 15 minutes to change this, or else not come off of the field.
Yep, enough is enough.
And enough is enough. He's making made 2 substitutions. Ball picked up by Dali. Some more, picks it back to Dali. Very busy player. Cross sent in, headed on and wide. Diani now looking to get more behind the Reggaegirlz. Reggaegirlz might need a sub. Mateo and Madre both out for France. In are Dali and Betcho. Betcho are players in. Herve Renard ringing the substitutions. France comes again.
Yeah, if Jamaica can survive the next 20 minutes, that'd be great. If we can survive the next 20 minutes, boy.
Ball now push. France definitely rotating the ball quickly, trying to move it quickly as possible. Herve Renard quickly rushes out to his team, shouting. And the French team is getting a bit antsy here. Coach Renard is ticked off. Yo, hey, don't let them body up in our Reggaegirlz. Don't let them body up in our. Ball is with Bunny.
In all fairness, though, that was a foul. They have a right to be angry.
Yeah, don't try to come like you want to bother people around here. Go and go sit up. Ball set wide. Headed out. Looking at the substitutions option for the Reggaegirlz, do you need to have on a Sloan, a Peyton McNamara? Who do you when you look to this bench for the Reggaegirlz and the options available? Who do you bring in, Junior? You just try to keep what you have. You go with a Trudy Carter, Paige Bailey Gale. What do you do?
Well, before I answer your question, another factor: rain is falling. So that is some heavy rain falling right now.
Yeah,
you have to take that into consideration.
Ball is moving quickly.
Oh.
Ball is moving quickly. Heavy rain. Now we can't say Trudy Carter if it come in, but what Trudy we are gonna see? Are we gonna see the Trudy athlete where ball into the box picked up by Rebecca Spencer? Because the Trudy athlete that we saw not really look like the Trudy of old, right? So we may see a player who, because what are we looking for? Are we looking for a player to be a threat, to be somebody that we can rely on, to let the French think differently about coming at us?
Yo, all right. So I call it that France need to move the ball quicker, right? And they did it, right? Give them a credit.
Yeah.
So if I was Lauren, but put her Trudy Carter for Jody Brown, put Bonnie Shaw and tell her you stand up beside Renard. Stand up beside the last man. Every ball we get,
Subs coming in. Subs coming in for Reggaegirlz. Subs coming
every
in.
ball we
Sorry.
get, send it on the wing.
Subs coming in. Solai Washington comes in to give them some more help in midfield. And Havana Sloan is also coming in. Havana Sloan coming in to give them some more help in midfield as Atlanta Primus Day is done.
Hold on, that brown in there, should I try to play football?
Which one? Washington?
Washington. No, but skeptical, you know.
So Reggaegirlz, I mean, so one thing is certain. Lorne is seeing something and he's concerned, so he pulled the trigger. Ball sent wide. Looking for Washington.
He's fixing the midfield.
Yeah, he's trying to, because the midfield was getting pushed back. Bunny picks it up. Bunny looking for a shot from where she has 3 or 4 players around her. Ball is cut out. So Havana Sloan now gives them another option. Drew Spence now comes inside and maybe focus a little bit more on that defensive responsibility and let Havana kind of get on the ball more. Havana, we know defensively is not really that good. Drew is much better on the defensive side of things, so maybe Drew will drop in to help and in the center midfield position. France with a throw, trying to move quickly. Diani trying to get LeBlue going quickly. Ball quickly ball quickly in. French.
You know, we should have coach.
Huh?
We should have coach, you know.
Well, it's not too late, Junior.
All right, too late.
It's not too late. I mean, there's demand for good coaches every day, anytime. Hervé Renard shouting at his team, pushing them forward as the Reggaegirlz continue to hold tournament. One of the tournament favorites, France 0-0. We're in the 74th minute. Alex says, so it's a battle in the midfield, basically. Yep, battle in the midfield, basically. Yep. Ball sent long. Bunny is down now, holding her face. After another clash with Wendy Renard. Wendy goes over to Bunny and
elbow. Renard elbow kind of
tough.
Elbow kind of push out still.
And of course, you know, you're playing against a veteran, you know, who will use whatever. I mean, she's seen almost everything playing for the length of time she has played in Wendy's. So she used whatever little sneaky things to try to gain whatever advantage she can. You see my idea? Yep. And as a centre back, as a defender, you have to let a forward know that, yo, don't come around here and think so you can get no free lunch. Think twice. You know? Yeah. Is France rushing this a little bit too much, Junior?
No, they kind of need a goal. Why wait until the last 10 minutes for Russia or the last 5 minutes for rush the game? You rush the game now.
Yeah, but in the final third, they seem to be making a lot of errors. Goal kick to the Reggaegirlz.
Yeah, I think the making a lot of errors is speaking to Jamaica's adjustment to the speed. Because Jamaica they have adjusted to the speed of play. They have.
So like Washington quickly over to close out as the Reggaegirlz now has a throw in deep into the France half. Wilshire gets us going.
I see that's what we want to see. You see how Drew Spence send the ball down the wing early? That's what we want more of. And
a shot from Den way downtown was a dribbler into the arms of Magnin. Alex says Trudy should be given 15 minutes to try a thing still. And she still could get maybe 10. She could still get 10, you know, because like I agree that, I mean, her offensive threat, you know, her speed could be of some assets going forward. I think Lauren wants to keep what he has. He wants to keep this at 0-0 and then let's reassess in the 88th or 89th minute.
Yeah, but Jody Brown is really not providing any use right
Oh,
now.
me, I forget to Jody up on the field.
Exactly. Exactly. She's not serving any purpose
Ball
right
sent
now.
through. Here comes some more shot into the arms of Rebecca Spencer. You have to do more than that to beat the goalie family. I totally forgot that Jody Brown is on the field. But is it a scenario where Jody Brown is better on the defensive side relative to Trudy? Because now Jody is probably working on the defensive side of the field and putting a shift there.
Has she done anything we call her name?
So maybe that's what the coach is thinking. But also with the substitution for Jody, she came off the game against Morocco with a knock. She was running in practice well. Her leg is still heavily wrapped. Her left leg is still heavily wrapped. So you have other subs. So maybe it's a time you say, Bala, come on, let's see it. Next player up.
And just send out Trudy Carter. You can't. There's nothing to lose with subbing.
Yeah, you can't just wait. Bad pass here from the Reggaegirlz. Out for a throw into to France. Dali going at Wilshire. Dali sends it into the box looking for Diani. Reggaegirlz headed out by Swaby. Summer trying to send it back in, out by Swaby. Bunny coming short, putting a bit of pressure on. Lacor sends it all the way back to Cascaroni, who finds Renard. France comes against find Carucci. Carucci sends to Betcho. Reggaegirlz quickly over to slide that one out. Then sliding tackle and out for a corner kick.
Well done. As the rain is obviously fast falling even harder right now.
And for situations when rain, wet conditions, as you know the rule of thumb, take shots from anywhere. On target, put pressure on the coach, on the goalie, not the coach. Let them stop and keep it. The ball sent into the box, overhead corner, ushered out by the Reggaegirl.
And try to let the ball bounce right in front of the goalie.
Right in front of the goalie, yes, as a surprise, yeah. Coach Lauren, busy, rubbing his hands, telling his players to calm down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what kind of show is that? It's like, as we are about to enter the final 10 minutes of the game in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, but also to fairness, maybe the wetness of the ball, I should try to wipe it out. Seems like.
If that is a problem, take the throw.
Ball set wide. Betcha attacking on the right side, giving an instruction to go at Den is holding up quite well. Jody Brown quickly back to help. And that is attributes of Jody Brown is coming back defensively because very good help here from her. Bunny looking to switch. Play, looking for Salai. Cut out. And ball sent wide again. Miscontrol picked up by the Reggaegirlz. Referee definitely not call nothing. And as Bunny Shaw is down, referee says play on. Yeah, Bunny, don't. I hope you're not diving up. And now the referee stops play. Bunny holding her shin there. Seems to be in quite a bit of pain.
She's getting clipped. Now, would you take Bunny off and put on Trudy Carter right now?
No. If I'm taking Bunny off, I'm putting on Tiffany Cameron. But I still like Bunny holding up the player.
Me too, but the end result should not always end up with you on the ground. Move the ball.
Well, whatever needs to happen to secure what you have. You may not like it. You may not like it. I wouldn't. You may not like it, but she's as a center forward. You can hold the ball. You can knock it quickly to the open space, or you can draw a foul.
Yeah.
And slow the game down. And especially you're playing a French team who wants to quickly move, wants to accelerate the pace. So if you can slow up or break up their momentum in any shape or form, job done. And I know the French fans will not like it as we have a meeting of the minds, the Reggaegirlz coaching staff in a huddle having a discussion. Yo, well, Bunny's still getting some treatment, getting a bit of the magic spray. And take your time. Now, the back end of this is that there will be probably a lengthy addition.
But Jamaica still have 2 rounds of substitutions left. So that will take out about 4 minutes, right?
Yeah. Big up to Jackson Kev. Big up yourself. I can't. If the game opens up, it benefits France. Keep the shape, Jamaica. Yep, you can't big up family. France want to play this thing quickly. I much rather take a 0-0 draw and go my way yard. Trudy Carter is probably not going to do the defensive heavy lift. Now, granted, you may need someone. You need someone to give them another option, right? Offensively, to let them know that, yo, you can be a threat on the offensive side. As Bunny limps off, she nod to learn that she's fine. She's currently off the field. France is on the attack. And I don't want my French friends come talk to me about how the Reggaegirlz are rare, slow up the play, what kind of football. I don't care. I don't care.
What a point.
Yeah, the objective are met. Is up to France to find a way to score a goal. Here comes the France trying to move quickly down the ball, blocked out by Wilshire, out for a corner kick. France quickly with the corner, not even allowing any sort of set. Ball into the box, headed on, almost a chance. Cleared out by the Reggaegirlz. 2 players down again in the box. Another Reggaegirl slow to get up. Back on their feet is Swaby. France come.
I'll tell you the truth right now.
All hands on deck. I don't care.
No, but it's too early for that. Jamaica, it's 8 minutes left in the game.
Someone says I don't like how Bunny needs to come back so deeply to get the ball. We have to fix that. Yeah, in an ideal situation, you don't want your center forward coming in so deep to get the ball. So that's where the midfield responsibility is to get her into more attacking third. The further away she's from the goal, the less effective she is, right? Now ultimately, we're playing France, the big side, not the thing. So it's we can't press like France, so we will invite pressure, says Jackson Kev. Alex says we are allowing too much pressure. Ball sent into the box. France. Ball now picked up, and when we get the ball, it's important that we keep it. We play it around, knock it, throw for the passes rather than send it right back to them, because it's just going to recycle and come again. Football family, we know this. We watch this week in and week out. We play this. We know how it goes. When we get the ball, try to hold the ball a little bit. Not the ball, because the long ball out, I will just invite the French team back on our necks. Reggaegirlz defensively holding their shape. Free kick, and Carucci is upset with the call as the Reggaegirlz picked up a free. Slow the ball game down now. Solai Washington in a battle there with Carucci. Carucci felt like Solai Washington was the one who fouled. The referee called a handball on Carucci for grabbing the ball when she fell down. Yeah, man, number 4 team ranked in the world. They aren't a pushover, but you have to be strategic still. Again, when you come into a game against France, and if you can get a point, then that sets you up for the other games in the group. Now, yes, you don't want just defend. So this is why you leave your strikers on, and you hope Drew Spence can get on the ball and give you something, you know. But at the end of the day, if you can get a point against France in your first game of the tournament, you don't lose the game. That's a win in my book. You check a box and you keep it moving. 85th minute.
Nervous times.
Nervous time. I mean, corner kick for the Reggaegirlz.
Realistically, we have about 8 minutes, 10 minutes a game time leave, right? I call it 5 or 6 minutes. Stoppage time. Can we get a goal?
Corner kick for the Reggaegirlz. Then I can't say why then nice side still enough to take corner on the free kicks.
Ref?
Corner kick into the box. Referee, a shot. Referee, there's a question mark about foul, penalty, hands, wagwan. Junior would like a VAR assessment.
Yes, I want it because it's the same tackle that Bunny got yellow card on. Let me see. Oh, no.
No, Junior says no, there's no need for VAR. Check there.
French forward, she never stretched out her leg. She actually had her leg.
Yeah, she...
That actually is a good tackle.
I have to big up VAR in this tournament. VAR has been quite helpful to referees in this tournament to address any issues. And they've gotten the calls pretty much correctly. VAR checking things out and talking to the referee. Of course, in this tournament, the referees are speaking to the crowd when they do review VAR and making the announcement to the crowd. So something that I have to get used to. Ball sent down the box for France. Outside.
You see it again? Bunny, if there's just touch it, get Junior, man. So bad.
Yeah. You want to keep that pass. One touch ball right there. Bunny should have, as Herve Renard plays, get the ball quickly to Carucci to restart play. Lesemure comes short for it. Reggaegirlz trying to hold on. Chantel Swaby quickly over to clear her lines. Now walks away with a limp.
That's frustrating, man.
Now the Reggaegirlz in the Cup of Nations game against Czech, I think it was Czech, gave up a late winner in that football game as they were squeezed later on in the game. Let's see if anything was learned in that competition as they surrender the midfield and push late. Ball sent into the box, header on over the crossbar by one Miss Carucci.
A free header. She should have done better with that. She had it on her shoulder. She should have done better than that. Part of it, though, is that she was outsighted by her teammate in jumping in front of her. Yeah. But she should have done better.
Again, the Reggaegirlz played in the Cup of Nations, held their own, did quite well, gave up important advantages at the end against Czech. So we have to see that this team, the coaching staff and Lauren was not too happy about that in that game. He felt like at the end, to paraphrase him, he felt like at the end we made some errors. And so big game now. This is 89th minute, 0-0 against the number 4 ranked team, one of the tournament favorites. Keep what you have. Go my yard, 0-0, take your point. No errors, defensive side of things right now. All hands on deck approach. And that's something he's been adamant about. We have to stay the course late in these ball games. Ball sent into the box. Swaby Sisters cuts it out again. Wilshire doing quite well in right back. Solai Washington trying to find something. France putting on the pressure. Quickly taking throw. Out again for another throw. Quickly taking throw again. Ball sent wide. Ball to the right side. Going at left back. Ball in. Headed out off the post. Almost an own goal. And Rebecca Spencer. Or Diani did get ahead on that one. I think Diani got ahead on that one. Let's see the replay. Yep, Diani did head that, almost a goal. Good header from one, Miss Diani. Post, crossbar, Rebecca Spencer scoop it up. Have to stay locked in on Diani. Lucky bad, this is true. Sometimes Rather than be good, it's better to be lucky to box cover.
Yo, no, hold on then. A Sunday morning, bust a prayer.
Bust a block. It's better to be lucky than be good sometimes. That was pure luck. Why Diani cuts in and you have to stay locked in on her and Lon said that you have to stay locked in. So all the work, all the preseason training, all the prep, all the camps, this is where those minutes, those long days comes into play.
Well, a 6 minutes leave.
6 minutes of added time. All right, 6 minutes of added time.
Yep. As Bunny finally laid off to Jody Brown one time.
Man, that's not far. Jody Brown the on the field.
Yo, Bunny, red card.
Jody still the on the field.
Red card.
Eh?
Red card. It's coming.
Yes.
Stupidity at its best.
Yes. Come on, Bunny. That is absolute. Let's see the replay.
Stupidity.
And Jody Brown now going over to the referee. Let's see the replay. Second yellow card. Bunny, you don't need to tackle there, so. She is way in her half. Why do the slide tackle there, sir?
Stupidity.
On Wendy Renard. Wait, no. She just slide to block the player. She didn't. Did she touch her?
Yes, our trailing foot got her. You soon see.
Let's see. Did she touch her?
Did she touch the ball?
VAR needs to take a look at that because I didn't think she touched her because she slid to block the player. Let's see. Wait, it seems like they've already made their decision. Lawrence giving instruction to Wilshire. No, somebody tell me, did she touch her?
Yes, Benton, our trailing leg did, yes.
Reggaegirlz down. Down a woman. Ball cleared by Havana.
They said Jack Grealish, man.
No, all right. So I can see what Bunny is doing there. She's trying to prevent a long ball, so she's sliding to block the player, to block the ball out. I mean, I need to see that one again. Ball picked up. Havana looking to get by. Jules Spence taking the French team, or Salai Washington taking the French team for a run, but moved off of it. Ball sent back to Magnin. Big ups to Sharon. Sharon says, "How is it go on guys? This is football. Yeah. So you go, fam. So you go. We'll see.
Yeah, but Unina can't stop me from saying that was a stupid red card.
Yeah, I mean, in all totality, you don't need to make that tackle. You're already on a yellow card there, but sometimes you forget and you're just trying to cut out, human error. Ball into the box. Rebecca Spencer trying to get on the end of it, trying to punch it out as France comes in again. Ball sent back into the box, headed on. Reggaegirlz trying to get shot into the arms of Rebecca Spencer. Yeah, blew it off, ref. Oh, we still have more time. Definitely defending time now, Alex. Definitely defending time. All hands on deck. We'll talk about the Bunny red card in a second yellow card in a minute. Come on, VAR, your thoughts on that? You're the referee. You saw the replay. Should it been a second yellow? Come on. France is preparing a substitution, which is quite strange to me. I mean, where they want to stop the ball game, but it's fine. Ball sent in. Swaby cleared out. Picked up by Betcha. Betcha trying to send it back into the box. Diani cutting short. Come says wouldn't have given a second yellow. All right, so come on, take off your Jamaican hat. Ball sent into the box into the Rebecca Spencer.
Come on, man.
Alright, so is it Cameroon, the Jamaican fan that's speaking, or Cameroon, the referee?
The
Someone
trailing.
says late, yes, but for someone on a yellow so late in the game, a verbal warning. Okay, so Cameroon would have just given a verbal warning. So it's just come down to the referee's discretion because of the lateness. Okay. So then, I guess in reality, then Junior, I understand why you're frustrated. Bonnie, don't give that decision to the referee. Vetro, down the side, out by Swaby. Then, cleared. Right, Junior, that's your main contention. Don't put that on
Take the game out of the referee's hand. You take the game, you're not only that, you're needed to beat Panama. So it's just
ball into the box again. Juice Spence quickly on it. Picks up and a foul. Good foul there. Apparently Mark Clattenburg on coverage for Fox, I think Fox Sports, said he wouldn't have given a yellow card. Is that right? Come on.
well.
But Junior felt that Bunny shouldn't have given that decision to the referee.
No, you did so far as the game is over, 0-0. Boy,
Job done.
with a stain, leave a stain, Power, man. Because now we're going to figure out something against Panama. Which, in all fairness, Jamaica should be able to beat Panama without Bonisha.
And again, we know Bonisha is the big striker. We know she is superb at what she does. She's lethal, surgical in front of goal. But we talked to learn about some of these things, and we can't have a one-woman side. At the end of the day, next woman up. You brought Tiffany Cameron, who's a goal scorer in her own right. So next striker forward. I mean, Bunny will take an assessment on this red second yellow, and see if we can get the rules committee to reevaluate and see if we can squeeze a one-game suspension out of it and then be back for Brazil. You know? But job done, Junior. Job done.
Surprising result. Surprising result. It was a stain. And I know what? Lauren have to take part of the blame too. Because he should have seen that second yellow card coming.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In my opinion, that is where you as the coach be the coach and say, Bonnie, come sit down. You're not, if you can't create a chance in 80 minutes, you're not going to create a chance in the next 10 minutes. So come sit down. Send out somebody else out there, right? And we'll secure the draw. See, Alex, we see that yellow miles away, especially due to the pressure. Yeah, you can just tell. You could. I'm watching the game and I can tell that second yellow card is coming. I swear I was going to say it at one point. I swear I was going to say, Bonnie going to get a red card. I was going to say it. I'm going to say, no, you know what? The Jack Grealish comment was enough. We don't want the people and kill me tonight. But I swear I was going Jody Brown was out of the game from 58th minute. So she was a wasted player on the field at that point.
Yeah.
I give Lauren credit though for the substitutions he made in the midfield. That is the game tying decision. When him take out Atlanta Primus and my next year and put in a Browning and Sloan.
Yeah.
That is what drew the game.
Yeah.
I think he should have went a step further and said, buddy, your race has run. You're tired. Come sit down. Come, let me use one of them substitutions. Waste time and make the crowd clap you and say, good job. You work hard, girl. Come sit down. Right? And I think him kicking himself for that right now. I really think him kicking himself. I really think him saying to himself, boy, but trust you a little bit too far right this now.
So let me ask you this, Junior. And big up Garfield. Garfield says, I agree, Junior. The way he was using Bunny was risky, so the second yellow should have been discussed with a plan to take her off about the 88th minute. Yes. I think that's huge. That's huge. A big point because she's working on the defensive side after the first yellow. You know that was always a possibility for the second yellow because of the defensive responsibility. Reggaegirlz look at this as a win in many regards because they're celebrating. And again, when we look at the schedule and we look at this team, that the opponent, I mean, we thought this was, I think it's a very good point. Yeah, we're disappointed about the second yellow card, but we live with that. We'll be all right, I think. We'll be all right.
If we were playing against Brazil next, we'll be all right.
DUI's, big up yourself. DUI says that's a weak second yellow. Ref need a kick. Why no violent against the referee, them?
No, we cannot be.
Big up Jeremian. Jeremian says, did we win? No, it ended 0-0, Jeremian.
DUI's, we cannot be. What for be balanced? I mean, Renard going out for a throw and Bunny jump off out of 2 feet, off 2 feet. And I go out there and miss the ball. I don't want a second yellow card. Come on, man. What for be fair? And and the thing that I credit them for, and I think we can get something out of the Brazil game. The difference though is this. You see the way how Jamaica played today against France? What France was missing is what Brazil is going to offer in the 75th minute, the 65th minute, the 68th minute. When Marta come on in the midfield and say, all right, we don't want sit back and transition. Let me take the ball now and let me run at 2 defenders, right? If it's one thing that Jamaica protected themselves against France today was you did not see a lot of one-on-one defending. You saw a lot of team defending. You saw a lot of combination, what we call combination defending, where a player is running, a French player is running at a Jamaican, and you have a second Jamaican in the periphery, what a French player have to account for, right? Which make that attack even harder. And then them trying to cross the ball into the box where Jamaica is at an advantage, or at best, or at worst, they are even. All the crosses, the Swaby sisters are just as tall, just as physical, just as good in the air as anybody in the world. I would argue that, right? Apart from probably Sinclair. So if I would take my chances with you crossing the ball in the box, me take my chances with that. Is when a player now start running at my defenders with the ball, that's when we have a problem. And I think looking towards the Brazil game, the Binia and Marta is going to offer that. Panama game would just make it harder for we get 3 points. And that's our missing right now, but we should get this.
Yeah, you make it harder. But again, so with this red card, the scenario is what? Second yellow card. So the rules is what? She would lose.
She missed Panama.
Eh?
Yeah, she missed the Panama game.
She missed the Panama game, right? The Reggaegirlz should be able to take, if what I saw today against a French team which is a big team, and the style of play, the work, I have confidence that Tiffany Cameron can come in and score some goals and be an offensive threat for the Reggaegirlz. What I worry about is, can Jody Brown carry her weight against, because she will have to carry her weight and help this the offensive side of things. And maybe go with Trudy Carter, but somebody else have to come in and help now with the offensive side of things. So I think it's fine. You're playing Panama next. It's you get a point out of this game. Get the 3 points against Panama. You're sitting on 4 points going against Brazil. Who knows? This could be your ticket out of the group.
Yeah, because I think you say, all right. So real. All right. Let's be realistic though. If France and Jamaica draw 0-0, it's one of two things. Either France isn't as good as we think, or Jamaica is better than we think, right? Now, if Jamaica is better than we think, we should be thinking about finishing the group with 5 points, right? At least 5 points.
Okay.
At least. We should beat the brakes off of Panama, and we should at least draw with Brazil. At least. That's 5 points, right? I'm not going to harp on it, but I'm going to show you how detrimental this red card is. If we are as good as France, that means we are as good as Brazil. That means if France is as good as Brazil, that means France and Brazil might play to a draw as well. So coming out of the group might come down to goal differences, and France, depending how much goal France beat Panama by, how much goal we beat Panama by, might be the decider for who come out of the group between us and France. I would love to have Bonisha in our game when we want to score 5 or 6, right? Now, the worst case scenario is, let's say France isn't as good as we think they are, which is why Jamaica draws 0-0, which is why Jamaica is who we think they are. Jamaica is the same Jamaica we've seen for the last 8 years. Go out there and beat Panama, right? Go out there and scrape and do something, and you hopefully can get something against Brazil. But you might not need that point against Brazil, because if France is as bad as they could be, Brazil will beat the brakes off of them. And you never know with Panama, them can slip, trip, fall, and get a draw too, right? So I still think it is in our favor. We have to go out there and take care of business against Panama. And Sikamona said, no, we got lucky today, France was poor. Look, when France, and it's a different World Cup, different gender. But when Ivory Coast beat France, the first game of the World Cup, we just say, look, don't it? And look how that French team, they performed that World Cup. And you bet that said Friday, we don't know which France are going to show up. This might be the France who are going to lay an egg. Right? Because I'm telling you, what I see from France is they are so Renard dependent. They are so Renard dependent. Them not have nobody, and they just said they're missing some big baller. Me not see no baller for France who are going to threaten Brazil right now, to be honest with you. Me not see no baller for France who are going to threaten them. So, we'll see.
Yeah, we take it down a notch. So a couple things. A point against France is a good point.
Right.
When any schedule, any day, any time, no matter which planet we have play upon, in women's football, a point against France is a good point.
Right.
I'm not take by my top. Point against France is a good point. I'm not going to really go far and look ahead to Brazil. Job done, one. You play a very good team. France, whether they were poor or whether we got lucky, I don't care. Me don't care. At the end of the day, your job was to not lose the first game, not get butter bruise, and get something out of this game. Job one done. Now the next thing is now how you pivot and go against a Panama. All right, and we're not going to try for this nobody or belittle Panama as an opponent. Panama is also coming in thinking that they want to get something out of that game too, because they circle that as their potential chance to get something. Now the Reggaegirlz now need to pivot and look to that game and focus on it. We can an opportunity here for somebody else. Tiffany Cameron up. Jody Brown rub the bench. We can't, and so this is where some of the decision making for Lauren and coach, whosoever coach side, have to get now assessed. Will we make the tough decisions? Like, look, Joe did not give with nothing on the offensive side of the field. Next woman up, because ultimately a team we are set. We not sacrifice, we are trying to push somebody forward ahead of the team. I mean, if you're not playing well, you're just not playing well. Next person up, this is why you have a big squad. And they have the personnel for forward. So, a point against France, I will take it. Job done. Red card against Bunny. You missed the Panama game. Go and go all see it. We got this. That is my thing. Panama plays Brazil tomorrow at 7 a.m. We will see what happened with that game. And we'll get an assessment of how those teams look. But this is not, for me, this is not a chance for me. No sort of negative look with this game. Even with this red card, I don't care. 1 point against a big side, against a tournament favorite side, against a team that has been together and with some ballers. 1 point against one of the tournament favorites. I'll take it.
Right.
Bunny shot red card, next woman up. We'll see you against Brazil, Bunny. Go and go all that seat. I just that my thing. Come on, said Jody is injured. She should have done 60 minutes. So then that's even a bigger question. If Jody is truly injured and she and so that well, I don't even so this is where the decision making a coaching and this is why you said you need to go get your coaching license, cause because all right. We know Jody pick up a knock against Morocco. We saw Jody's left leg to the heavily wrap. All right. And we saw her running in practice. But no, this is where you as a coach need to say, all right, Jody, you do your 60 minutes, come hold a seat. Or you do your 70 minutes, next player up. And this is why you have a staff to help you make those decisions. So a little bit concerned why Jody Brown played that entire game. She will have to come forward and contribute heavily in that game against Panama. Or Trudy Carter need to start, or whosoever start need to contribute.
Yeah. But
I say, come on, I joke out the thing about give Kanye a run. She has a lot to prove. She has a lot to prove in practice.
Right as well, because right now Jamaica has surpassed expectation. That surpassed my expectation. I mean,
exactly. A point that hey, yo people who are watching on YouTube, don't ramp with me. Support the subscribe to the channel now. YouTubers who are watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel now.
A whole heap of them too,
And go over YouTube and subscribe to the channel now. Don't ramp with me now. We are there again for the next Reggaegirlz game now. And big up to yourself wherever you're watching us from. Big up to the London Massive. Big up to the Yard Massive. Man, them and the people in Africa. Big up to all the ladies who always tune in. Big up, big up. We know you don't comment, but big up to all the ladies. The man, them always run after them out like myself as keyboard coaches. You were saying, Junior?
Yeah, and the like you're saying, Benton, the subscribe button right there. So just hit subscribe. It costs nothing. It is free to subscribe. Another thing, because a lot of people out there seem to think that we get paid off subscribers. No, we don't get paid off subscribers. What we're trying to do, we're trying to build up a network, right? So we look to help build a network now. It's free. If we don't want that money, I want you to take the button to click cost better.
I don't know. How much what?
What money?
What you say?
How much you think it costs to click subscribe?
I want to you, man. It not cost nothing, brother. Oh, brother. We know it's not cost nothing. Yo, we tell the people them top round for the winner, brother. Stop round for the winner and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on notification. Top round for the winner. We're giving wall-to-wall coverage of Women's World Cup. Kiki Van Zanten. Me hear people are throwing around Trudy and come on brought up Kiki Van Zanten. You know what? Yes. So Lauren, yo, we need to send Lauren an email right now, because we have some things, we are sending the tactics. Kiki Van Zanten is probably one that should start against Panama. Offensive over Jody Brown.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And you see, there are times when your best player misses the next game and it goes one or two ways. It's either it becomes a disaster where the team look like they play like chicken with their head cut off, or if you come back with questions now we're saying, maybe this player is a better option, right? I think option B is going to be it. I wanted Bonishaw's finishing against Panama because I have a funny feeling goal difference is going to play a part in this thing.
Fair enough.
So, but I expect Jamaica to be more. Well, obviously we're going to be more expansive. The ball going to move quicker, right? More people going to touch the ball going forward. The genesis of the attacks will be coming from the midfield like it always is. But I expect to have a player up at the front, at the pivot, right at the tip of the spear, waiting for that ball, right? Which we don't have today. Nothing against Bonishaw. That's just the way how Jamaica plays with Bonishaw. Nothing against that, right? But now we can have a more traditional striker. Now we can probably have Jody Brown getting the ball more in space where she wants to get the ball. Jody don't want to get the ball behind the defender. Jody want to run behind the defender.
And stretch our legs.
The only way she can run behind the defender is if the ball comes from up top of the tip of the spear. Right?
Yeah.
So I expect Panama. This is the same Panama when we beat in our, was it penalties?
To make it to the 2019 edition.
Right. So it's not going to be easy. Right? And that game we had Bonishaw. Now we're going to see how we play against Panama that we struggled to score against. Without Bonishaw, and me sitting here talk about goal difference. Right?
Yeah.
So it just, yeah.
Yeah. No, I fundamentally, I don't believe in one-man squad or one-woman squad. I hate that approach by any team, any coach, because it's a team approach. Yes, Bonishaw is the face of the Reggaegirlz, and rightfully so. She contributes heavily. She's a recognizable name. She's very good in her club football, and she scored a bag of goals for Jamaica. But at the same time, we have other people who can score goals too. I mean, Tiffany Cameron is no slouch. So Tiffany Cameron forward. Big up to Tiffany Cameron and congrats on the contract that she just signed with Real Betis in La Liga, so she'll be moving to Real Betis. So I am comfortable with the option as the backup forward who's coming in. My ultimate question is, can the wingers supply what they need to supply? Because we have seen the wingers lost at sea. Like you said, Jody Brown need the ball to stretch her legs. Supply Cameron with what she needs. I need Drew Spence. I need the real Drew Spence to forward. Because I've from the Cup of Nations tournament, I have not seen Drew Spence, the baller, take ball and distribute. I need Drew Spence to forward against Panama because we're going to need Drew Spence to really kind of come forward and play some football in this tournament. So, we're going to see what Panama is like tomorrow against Brazil. We saw Panama in qualifiers. We saw them in the playing tournament. One thing Panama doesn't do, at least when they were playing in a tournament, they made no illusion about what they are. They said, look, first and foremost, we're going to defend. We're going to play very good defensive football. And then we beat you on the counter-attack. So Jamaica has to be mindful about space, has to be mindful about moving the ball quickly when they play Panama. Because Panama is going to try to limit your place in the attacking third. Yes, when they play Jamaica, they might be a bit more expansive because they were like, yo, Jamaica, we don't care. Rare. I watched them in the Cup of Nations, in the qualifiers, the playing tournament, And the first priority is to always make sure that defensively they're solid. That number 10, the Nofia version of the Panamanian women's team, I can't remember her name. I think, and that number 10 then pick up the ball and then distribute. So they have no illusion about what they're going to do. So Jamaica should be prepared for that. So this is where that speed and that quick movement of the football is going to be essential.
Right.
The females look like the males. One long ball to Shaw and who, hey, yo, we don't want no comparison to no reggae boys around here and El Pistolero because we have a team that actually make it to a consecutive World Cup. The other team over there so still are trying to baffle if do certain thing. So Reggaegirlz, World Cup. We are celebrate that. We not compare to them look at men over there so who can't make another World Cup. So Reggaegirlz. El Pistolero says 31 seconds to recover the ball. We play too far apart. Pistolero dropping some stats there. Keeping Coach Pistolero dropping some stats there. Yeah. And again, it's France, you know, we have to kind of take these things into context. I think, personally, when you're playing against the France of the world, you know, I will gladly play the way we play and just come away with what we got. Difficulty level, my boss. True, difficulty level, my boss, but in regard to the Reggae boys not making it to the World Cup. But hey, 11 men, you know, you lace them up and go play some ball, you know. Go play some ball, you know. Man versus 11, go play some ball. Reggaegirlz has done it. And Reggae boys still out last at sea out the road. So, big up to the Reggaegirlz. Love what we say. Love what we do with Lauren and the crew. Junior, boy, from what? Long time we up, you know. So, yo, hey, people over YouTube, you know. Our people go over YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel, you know. Don't ramp with we, you know. Don't ramp with we. Subscribe to YouTube channel. Football family, yo, lock up and go eat your breakfast.
I get ready for cricket.
Oh, yeah, get ready for watch West Indies.
Yeah, West Indies does need 9 more runs to avoid the follow-on.
Oh, what, 200 and how much for 5?
200.
Yes, El Pistolero said I would take the draw all day, win the next game, put us in prime position. Exactly. So it's a strategically from a tournament position, getting a draw in the first game against a big side, and then subsequently go to the theoretically the weakest opponent of the group potentially. I mean, yeah, man, you definitely take that all day. Garfield Patrick said to Benton's point, the strikers need to be supplied with good opportunities. So regardless of who is the striker, if they don't get good supply, no goal. Bunny played today and we didn't score because she was closely marked and did not get the supplied opportunities. Team is more important than the individual player, and we need to look at our midfield creativity and our defensive structure. I agree 100%. I mean, I 100% have confidence. I fully believe that Tiffany Cameron will score the goals. Is no, I need the wingers and the midfielders to step forward and supply her. Because we watch Tiffany Cameron, and she a goal scorer. So the goal scoring is not nothing for her. It's not like we lose a striker and we have to say, well, we have to go be like Manchester United and roll out Reggaegirlz as the backup. It's me I deal with. This is not that scenario. We have very competent backup. So we need the supply. Junior, what do you ask about the score now?
Yeah, disrespect with my side, man.
No, but even you did say it too. Imagine I the first analogy that come to my mind. Because you have Reggaegirlz as a backup last year because you don't have a competent striker. So I mean,
but it feels different when we say it, man.
We don't have that. We have a competent backup.
But it feels different when me say it.
Things looking up this year though. We like when I do, and we like what we saw yesterday in the friendly game against Arsenal. So keep chatting.
But look how Marshall just stay injured.
Yeah, Marshall stay injured. Them on the stay injured. You know.
Next game for Jamaica is Saturday at 8:30. Saturday morning at 8:30. That's next week. So it's 6 days against Panama. Then after that, we'll finish out the group against Brazil on the 2nd of August. 2nd of August is, I feel like a Wednesday. Yeah, 2nd of August is a Wednesday.
At what time?
At 6 a.m.
Okay. So
Will we be playing so that Jamaica can, let me see, when the group stage starts? Because you know, it would be nice if Jamaica can play football for Independence Day.
To get out of the group.
It would be nice if Jamaica can have a game on Independence Day.
Yeah. That would be great marketing. Great.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
What's the breaking news, Jonah?
Chelsea, Al Hilal, I swoop for PSG's Mbappe. Big move on.
Chelsea are waste time.
Yo. But imagine.
Chelsea are waste time. Yo, when you have certain players, Junior, all right, we're not even get to players. We're talking about certain, when we're there road and we are try deal with certain ladies. We know certain ladies out of the league, so we stay in our lane. Now we know enough yard man who say them a girl, it's the boy, nobody out of them league. But in reality it is. So this is the same thing me are telling you. Mbappe is out of Chelsea league. Don't bother with them looking foolish instead. It's like, yo, is this someone just don't say this? So, man. But this Mbappe PSG thing is an interesting thing. It's really intriguing to watch. Both parties a power play and try to figure out how them come to an amicable solution. I think probably ultimately what's going to happen is that Real Madrid and PSG will make a deal before this transfer window closes. Because at the end of the day, Real Madrid don't want next year a free transfer, which is probably beneficial to them from a free standpoint. But when you think about it, they don't have no goal scorer this year. Who's going to replace Benzema's goal this year, right? Them sign one look striker, but you go ahead and you probably make a deal this year for if I'm Real Madrid. You meet with PSG, you sit down. If them ask for 100 mil, you figure out a way and give them 100 mil. Now, does that mean that some players at Real Madrid might be surplus? That's a difficult one to answer, but
fair enough.
It's a difficult thing. I mean, I totally understand where PSG are coming from, but at the same time, you cannot give the man this level of power and level of deal, and then think say, boy, the man are gonna use him the power.
Exactly.
It's just. I know you want to talk tough. Yo, PSG come like, regarding the analogy thing, PSG come like, when we were there at school and we used to draw, I look certain catty and we every day ride a bicycle, I go check, and I yell and I lyrics. She not interested in you, player. Just keep it moving. Yo. She not in you. So what PSG did, I say, yo, in our school we used to say, yo, we in a class, we are take this a class together, so maybe we can convince her, She not in you, brethren, just go on.
But when they went to school, don't you sit on in the front seat of the bus?
in the bus. Yeah. So sometimes you just have to accept the reality of the situation, and finally, I think Luis Enrique's arrival at PSG has accepted the reality of the situation at PSG. Said, brother, this player no want to know. Move on. You know. Reggaegirlz get a point against France.
And if Jamaica get out the group, we'll be playing on the 8th, not on the 6th. We'll be playing on the Tuesday against Germany group.
Yeah, man. And we can, big point. We set ourselves up in a good position. Group A, we just run through the group before we go my way out. Groups. Before we go my way out. Group A, Switzerland and New Zealand are at the top. Junior, quickly, your thoughts on Group A, family. New Zealand with that massive upset over Norway.
That shows the power of home field advantage.
Yep,
that game right there. That's the Australia game. Them two games show the power of home field advantage.
Yep. Group B, Australia won, Canada and Nigeria tied, Republic of Ireland down at the bottom. Sam Kerr's injury is a concern. Hopefully them can fix her up.
Right.
But again, here's a team that the face of this team is Sam Kerr, but the coaching staff and the likes and the players say, yo, we are win a game.
But Nigeria plays some ball, though.
Nigeria versus Canada, I was a little bit disappointed that Nigeria could not and did not get those 3 points against Canada. I have Nigeria coming out of this group with Australia. So,
yep.
Group C, Junior, Japan, Spain, both tied on 3 points. Costa Rica, Zambia got, move out of the way. Your thoughts on Group C?
It's between Spain and Japan. I think Spain have a Spanish football problem, though. Them just it affect every level of them football, both male and female. They just can't score.
Need a goal scorer. You need when you think about the likes of whether it's David Villa, Fernando Torres, any decent goal scorer. Any competent goal scorer, because at the bottom line, at the end of the day, no matter how many passes you want to make, you still need to score goals. Goals win this thing, and so let's see what Spain goes about. The number 9 that play for them, I don't even remember. Esther, Lord, she missed so many. Esther, she missed. And then she looked surprised, like, where you didn't put it in the goal. Group D, Junior, Denmark, England tie on 3 points. China and Haiti, 0.
Group of death. Group of death. That's a group of death. We tell you already that's a group of death. Haiti, Jamaica just won up on Haiti today, right?
Yeah.
Haiti and Jamaica have been the surprises of the World Cup so far. And I think Jamaica just went a step further than Haiti. But that's a group of death. I don't think that group is done by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah. And, we always have we watch Haiti a lot. And we know the team, we know the players. It's a group that's close-knit. They've been together for a while. They play in the French league, a lot of them. They need a goal scorer. Just like you said about Spain, they could use a lethal, a clinic. Well, I guess any team could use. You put a Sophia Smith, who's a goal scorer, with a De Mornay, who will find you. Because in that game against England, De Mornay set Borgella free 1-on-1. And I said, Borgella scored a goal, and she somehow took too long and allowed the English goalkeeper slipping on her name to recover and get the ball. So you need goal scorers, and so Haiti needs to figure out who's gonna put the ball in the back of the net for them.
Right.
Group E, United States and Netherlands sitting on top here, family, 3 points each. Portugal and Vietnam. Vietnam fought gallantly against the U.S. Very, very physical. Vietnam goalkeeper was very impressive. Portugal, I don't know what to say about Portugal. Your thoughts on Group E?
The big match is one coming up next. America versus Netherlands, right? And I think that's a game where America can exercise them demons.
Yeah.
I think America can put Netherlands to the sword. Netherlands play some football. They play some good football, but it is the last third, them have an issue. And them seem to have an issue with concentration as well.
Yeah.
America can put them to the sword
Yeah.
and send a message to the whole World Cup. If they don't do that, then look for everybody else to take a next step forward.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that to me is a litmus test game.
Yeah, all right. America, big side, big talent pool. They are the standard bearers in this business. They're looking to win their third consecutive Women's World Cup. As you predicted coming into this tournament, you expected a more open tournament. And it seems like all indications that it's a more open tournament. Listen, Sophia Smith, baller. She's a goal scorer, a general. I expect her to probably win the Golden Boot award. What I would like Vlatko and American coaching staff need to do, Megan Rapinoe, go on hold a bench. You don't have to play. You don't have to play because of your name and your stardom. All right, because she was introduced into the game and she contributed really nothing as significant that I can remember. And so you have other players in this team, in the squad, young players who are coming through the ranks who are ready to light a fire and play and contribute heavily. Rapinoe's speed is not there. Of course, she's name recognition. She's experienced good things and etc. But at the same time, this concern I have with the US team is that, you know, and maybe them just run her, maybe Vlatko just run her out because the game already won. And against the real bigger, more competitive opponents, I don't expect her to see her getting valuable minutes. But
Yeah.
I was a little bit taken aback that she got some minutes in that
You
game.
never know. But
We never know. We never know.
remember you said it early. I said it early, you know.
We never know.
The hope soul of Brianna Scurry
Yeah.
tussle might happen with this American team. Is to it's how France have the blend of youth and seniority, but they do clash in positions.
Yeah.
I think America have that blend of youth and seniority, but the problem is they're clashing in the same position.
Yeah.
So
And also, what is important, like, all right, Trinity Rodman, cut out the salad thing. Cut out the salad thing. Easy with the salad thing. Easy with the salad thing. You don't need to salad everybody. Keep the ball moving and keep it running. Find the goal scorers. And then that will open up things for you and flex your muscles. Big team. Let's see if Vlatko can press the right buttons. Group F, France, Reggaegirlz just concluded 0-0, 1 point each. Was it Panama versus Brazil tomorrow, and that's it. That
Right.
is it, family. That is it. All in all, a good day at the office for the Reggaegirlz. A big point.
Very happy.
Big point.
Very, very happy.
And Jeremy Levy says salad every Ross body. This is not salad football, family. We are trying to play for Yo, big up to all the listeners. Big up. It doesn't matter where you're listening. Big up. Thank you as always. Wherever we know we have listeners in the Caribbean, across the continent, in Africa, in Europe, in Asia. Big up, big up. Thank you. Subscribe to the YouTube. Hey, don't run put we know. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, family. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Smash the like button. Reggaegirlz go again next Saturday, Junior, against Panama. We'll do this again, family.
Yes, sir. Little bit earlier, little bit later in the morning.
Yep. Big up on yourself, Reggaegirlz. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, family. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. France and the Reggaegirlz 0-0. Bunny Shaw pick up a second yellow. She'll be out for the game against Panama. That you know. Connect with us on Instagram at Ballchat Podcast. We're on Twitter at Ballchat1. We're on Facebook at Ballchat. Yo, gonna road enough, family.
Yo, later.